Ddc Skool of Thoughts, yeah. Kubatirana, techizizana, techiyambutana, fila, kuonesana, techisimudzirana, ya. Panondo patosangana, techibatirana, panondo patokumana, techizizana. Ddc Skool of Thoughts, Ddc Skool of Thoughts. Yautete wachimonyo fila icho kwadi upenyu uyu unoda kupanana miwono, yeah. Kubatirana, techizizana, techiyambutsana, fila kuonesana, kusimudzirana, nekukurudzirana, yeah. Panondo patosangana, techibatsirana, panondo patokumana, techibatsirana. Ddc Skool of Thoughts, Ddc Skool of Thoughts. But Ddc Skool of Thoughts. Real life matters now. Mondays and Fridays, 8:30 p.m. UK time. Live here on Facebook. Ddc Skool of Thoughts. What? But Ddc Skool of Thoughts, yeah. Kubatirana, techizizana, techiyambutsana, fila kuonesana, techisimudzirana, ya. Panondo patosangana, techibatsirana, panondo patokumana, techizizana. Ddc Skool of Thoughts, Ddc Skool of Thoughts. Yautete wachimonyo fila icho kwadi upenyu uyu unoda kupanana miwono, yeah. Kubatirana, techizizana, techiyambutsana, fila kuonesana, kusimudzirana, nekukurudzirana, yeah. Panondo patosangana, techibatsirana, panondo patokumana, techibatsirana. Ddc Skool of Thoughts, Ddc Skool of Thoughts. But Ddc Skool of Thoughts. Real life matters now. Mondays and Fridays, 8:30 p.m. UK time. Live here on Facebook. Ddc Skool of Thoughts. What?
Hello, good people. Mori say. Salibonani makabezula machelinja niba wetu. I hope and trust you are doing good wherever you are. Sibo ndeibi? Sibo?
Say.
Sibo. Bobo wadi?
Pana tebugadisa show kinya tupida tiri.
Okay, what gonna say?
Ewa, ndozigona zikuru sa September kai birthday month saka every day is a blessing and every day is a celebration. Otherwise, imi nemi katrima twins say.
Yeah, boss good wadi.
Lezi jangu dambo bua kasaga tiri pa show so semuna wachangu vamkumuka.
Bongai bikaenda indaroka sadani nyame saka zangu ziri correct zvakaendeka.
Watotanga so apa ndikuti nelakto.
Yeah, inga zva. Saka uri correct.
Chadini.
Saka zvakanongedza. Okay, regati chimhoresa vanhu tona kuti zvakamira sei. Right. Mukoma gwangu muri sei Sonia Smith, how are you doing? Mona Lisa Anna Verukai, how are you doing? Sibong Lekona, long time no see my dear, how are you doing? Rumbi Vunza Wabaya iya. Ndipo here apa DDC pano zviso izvo zvitsva zviri sei Rumbi Vunza Wabaya ndana nguruwe dzako dziri kwanda da kwetora 1 nguruwe pandiri kuyamba ndo modya ka nguruwe kako Right, Sonia ndakutumira namba yaona here nyasha zvinera, how are you doing? Mukoma charo chake zviri sei. Right, ndiano ndiri kuona kusati kunoko kunaniko. Eva Ratidzo, how are you doing my dear? Shamiso Shami, thanks for watching. Maja Mafa, thanks for watching. Bibs Wekwa Machi, thanks for watching. Right, Morgo's gonna say good people. This Wednesday, it's my birthday. Wednesday, ndatigani ngoku remind yekuti ano musazondira sisi wako man. Wednesday birthday rangu. It's my birthday on Wednesday. Before we go any further, let me start by saying our tonight's program is sponsored or we are partnered with 5-star car rentals. Kana uchida, if you're traveling to Harare, if you're in Harare in Zimbabwe, if you want to go somewhere else, please get in touch with us. We have affordable, reliable cars that you can hire from us. Starting price is just $35 per day. If you are flying into Zimbabwe, just give us your itinerary, your flight. We know what your time you are getting there. Unotonataka kumira nemotikari yako nemaki yako, then we'll give you your car. The number to call is on the screen there. If you want to be in touch with me, unondibata kana bata mkomata wanda 5-star car rentals atikurasisei. Shamwari yako parwendo, don't get stuck. Uri kuZimbabwe unongotiudza isu teta sei toita zvatinoita ndozvadata as 5-star car rentals. If it is your first time coming here on this platform, please do likewise. Follow the page, like the page, and share the page. Even though unongo share the page. Tongonesana takarise takawanda. Partner at the School of Thoughts, where we discuss real life matters of the heart, things that might have happened to you or things that you have experience of, and your views and opinions are well respected. We don't throw people here. We don't do Malay Veku say no. We respect your views and your opinions in the same way we expect you to respect every one of us here who air out their views and opinions. Those at NATA, because we treat this group as all of us, we are adults. Saka those at NATA pano. So Kanawana kids there's a button there where you can subscribe to the page. It's just 99 cents per month. Kana kuti you can share your stars as well. Your money will go a long way. You will see us in the social no marriage in the masters and kushanda zvakati. Jemason mashakada mwana mai zviri sese you've only for the EP. Right. Makombe the long time no see how are you doing? Nyasha zvinira makorokoto dewa happy birthday. Birthday rangu is Wednesday 22nd September. Zvipondri kutora please. Kana uni present ndongo soka. It would be great because I didn't celebrate my 50th birthday 2020 because of the lockdown. So guys, I'm getting the presents. Unongondi throw madana ako so it's a birthday boy so. Kana kuti kata don't madana on the day. Just do me a favor. Chingo crop a picture yangu. Wongo nyora iwe. Sibo urauti yo.
Nipe de orang pun kotora renyu mega say.
Rago ribori ni kweo.
Rago rigo osaka utozivi. Chikwere times 2. 29
Ayo mira kanipedza rangu zvitauro rega ndokubamka na minute mira.
Avantere vana vanofunga kuti
ayo vanokuteerera mira. Saka what I'm saying is panoti muzonyora munhu afa kuti anga ari mwakanaka anga akadai so munoenda paFacebook page pangu is not logged. Wongotorawo picture yangu. Ukada kuti cropa tese tiri true iwe neni wongoisa wapo. Wonyora something bad or good about me wongopostawo. It's free. Azvimbodhuri izvi. Wongoita like that. Ungo Debbie Jez, how are you doing? Wongotora my picture. Oh, Elder Dewa mwana ndzachinzi Dewa, vamwe zachinzi DJ Dewa, vamwe zachinzi Elder, vamwe zachinzi 100, vamwe vano zachinzi Dauti. Unongotorawo. Wongoisa wapo. Wongonyorozwa ruda about me. Take it out of in the machete. Right. Jemason, thanks for sharing the page. Sibo, when is yours? Yes, Bungli. Sibo. When is your birthday?
The full name of Komana.
Urumoda rubigude nanzi dau. Ndo sara kuzungu. Iwe rubita mushewe. Ana rubidau. Yes. Urako rikorini?
Elder, rangu riko next Thursday. You record this Wednesday. Rangu riko next Thursday.
29. 29. Okay, haiwa tinokuitira zvatinokuitira, don't worry.
9 ndiri kutora zvipo kubva musi wa1 kusvika musi wa32 nechitora zvipo address PO box watsomba.
Yeah, saka mazinzwaka birthday rangu nasibo rangu riri kumusoro Wednesday, guys. So I'll be happy mukandiitirawo madanha enyu amunongokwanisa kungondiitirawo zvenyu. Hazvina kana kumboshata, tongofambidzana takaise tofamba takadaro. Right, let's get into tonight's topic. Tono zvakamira sei. Let me find where the thing is that we want to discuss about tonight. Iri kuti chiko panapa. Okay, I didn't pin the thing as well. Let me pin the link. Copy link. Where's this one? Where's this one? Link iyo ndatumira link iyo. Link maiona kai. Link yo behind apo. Iyo link yapo apo. Right. Tonight's topic, it says is he stingy? Hello, Elder and Ddc Makadi henyu mese. Elder, please hide my ID. I'm a woman aged 28 years and my boyfriend is 4 years older than me. He is 32 years old. Elder, Nemun Wang, we have been dating for 3 years. Elder, my concern is I always hear people talking of red flags in a relationship. Elder, this dude proposed and promised a white wedding ipapa this month, end of August. And things are going on as planned. But I'm worried about a few things, Elder. You see, Elder, this dude is stingy and not generous at all. Akwamira chapungu chaicho chisingadonedzi munenga. Elder, it was my birthday last week and he never did anything, even to buy a card or a chocolate zvayo. And this has been happening since we started dating. He will always find or come up with an excuse. Elder, he doesn't believe in dates or eating out, but if I initiate and take him out, he will come and he won't pay for anything. He will say it's your idea, and again, on his birthday, I'll buy him gifts and you accept them. Elder, the challenge that I'm facing is not about the presents from him, but I feel he doesn't value me the same way I do to him. Elder, I'm really worried because he has money, got a good job, and I really don't ask anything, but on my little special moments, I would expect him to act as a man, but Dololo. Why? Overall, he has other sides I like, but he is generally stingy. Elder, do you think he will change when he marries me, or it's who he is? Please need advice. And I know it's too late now since our wedding is just around the corner. So we've got this young lady, 28, dating a 30-year-old guy. So the reason why this young lady came up to us is saying she's talking about the red flags. She's asking about the red flags. Like, is this guy stingy or is just not generous? So she's saying her birthday was soon, and anyway, they've already wedded for starters. So she was saying her birthday was there recently, and this guy didn't even buy a present or even a chocolate or nothing. And this has been going for years. For the past 3 years, they've been dating. This guy never done anything for this girl. But if this lady initiates to say, let's go out for a meal or let's go out somewhere, the guy will say, okay, let's go. When they get there, he will say, it's your idea, you have to pay. I didn't initiate the idea. So who initiates the idea is the one who has to foot the bill. So this guy doesn't foot any bills. So this lady saying, no, he has got a good job. Good salary. I've got my own good job and good salary, but I was expecting that on special occasions, like maybe my birthday, Valentine, or all those kind of days, you would just show or buy me something as a present or whatever. But this dude doesn't buy anything. But he expects his girlfriend to buy him presents. Birthdays, the lady buys, he accepts the gifts. So this young lady is saying, I know it's too late now, but do you think he's going to change if he becomes a husband? Or it's who he is? Are these the red flags? But it's too late for me to change it because already we are going to have a wedding, and I understand they have already wedded. So she's saying, Oita will say, what can she do with this kind of a man? So she has brought it here for us to make it as a learning curve. But if you're dating somebody who doesn't recognize or remember or do anything on your birthday, do you expect them to change when you settle down with them, or is just who they are? Or can you say we have got people who are not good at buying presents? Can we include him in that bracket, or is someone who is stingy? Are we dealing with a stingy association chairman here, or it's who he is? Nyasha, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Did
How's
you say?
everybody in DDC family?
We are all doing good. Na Maria Kawema azvidi muchangu tangu guys, same story yake. Ruby say haachinji, and this is the way he was brought up. Yekuda kuchinja. Let me see if I can read it. Yekuda kuchinja vanhu, you will end in tears. I tell you, find a way to avoid your frustration when it comes to these little matters. If he's okay with a big matter, if you want to change him, then patiently and kindly guide him, not kumita mavivi marwa hivi kuti achachinja. Amaichelechele siyana naye, you can never change him. He's already married. Sorry, maichelechele vakatochata vanhu. Princess Clarice, good evening. How are you doing, Princess? Machistor, how are you doing? Infrared, how are you doing? Taswera Maswera. Ndomu Paishe, again, how are you doing? Felicia Mavuse, did he say? Right. Let's get cracking and see what others think with this topic of tonight. So the young lady is already wedded. So is it too late for her, or anozozviona mukati because already atomukati? Tanduwe mutara masora sei panda sora sei. I can't just imagine you whole life not even getting a single present. Stanley Lonis, how are you doing? Tendes Art, say. So that's the story for tonight. Young lady 28 dating a 34-year-old guy, 4 years difference. 32, yeah, 32. Been dating for 3 years, and during that period of 3 years, not a single birthday present, or a card, or a chocolate, or a Valentine, anything, because this guy says, I don't value all those things. But the surprising part is, when it's his birthday, when this girl buys him presents, this guy accepts the presents. Or if the girl initiates to go out for a meal, the guy will come and they go out for a meal. When they go out there for a meal, the guy doesn't pay a kobo. He will say, it's your idea, so you have to foot the bill. So this young lady is saying, he proposed to marry me and we're going to have a white wedding. They've already had a wedding end of August. So she was asking, do you think, Elder, this man will change when we get married? Or it's who he is? He is not going to change. So that's where the thing we are. Did you read the proposal? They are wedded. Vakachata ndeyakati varochata end of August, adumuna September. Stingy, is she in a relationship or she is a slave? Maria Kahwema, usamutengere no more presents siyana nazvo azvitengere zvake ega. Right. Who wants Sibo, do you want me to give Nyasha once you're cooking or whatever?
Yes, it's Nyasha Tambe. Yes, Nyasha.
Yes, Sibo, how are you doing?
Happy
I was about to say Saba in French. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Ça va, merci beaucoup.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, bonsoir. Bonsoir. That's what we say in French.
Bonsoir.
Emilia Sanjay.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, what's up?
Yes, I would like to go ahead and say my 2 cents. Well, the young lady said that they've been dating for 3 years. So one of the qualities needed for successful relationships is communication. Is there in this time of 3 years, did she ever bring up this subject, to air this subject with her man? That why is it you do these things, or when you do this, when you maybe it happened he didn't give her a birthday present for 3 occasions, then she'll ask him, when you do this, it makes me feel like I'm not valued. they should have had this conversation in the 3 years, because that's a long time to have an issue, and because it is a red flag actually, because a birthday to some people, it depends. But I personally think it's a red flag. And then the lady also said that he has other sides that she likes, but I wanted to ask, is that enough for you to enter into a lifelong commitment? Because that's what marriage is. Every day you're going to look at the person sleeping next to you until you are both dead. That is marriage. So he has other sides you like, and already she is saying that he's a bit stingy. You know, I mean, on the birthday, what about other things like going out? I mean, and he has a good job on top of that. So, and then on the point, will he change when we get married? It's very difficult for adults to change when they're much older. People can change, but when people are much older, they tend to be set in their ways. But people can still change, and you haven't talked about. You've already set the date for marriage, but there's this big issue. So, well, that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, you've said it nicely, but okay. Say for instance, because you said that this guy, he has got other sides that is good, right? Say overly, he takes care of the bills, he does everything. The only weakness is he doesn't do the birthdays, or he doesn't acknowledge Valentine. He doesn't initiate eating out. But all other areas is very good, well respected. Do everything that you ask him to do. Maybe you look after family members, very supportive in all areas. It's only this thing of birthdays, eating out, and Valentine. Can we say it's an issue there, or is just somebody who doesn't believe in celebrating those kind of things?
Well, it depends on how in my opinion, it depends on how she feels about it. Because if she feels that in addition to what he already does, she's not being valued for the birthday issue, I feel she needs to have talked about it. She needs to have brought it up in the.
Some mute somebody making noise.
Go ahead,
I think that she needs to have talked about it, because it's really about communication. You know, it depends on the environment. Is there a free environment to be able to communicate? You see, that's what I think. It's a question of late communication, because at the same time, she cannot, if he does something that hurts her feelings, she cannot really blame him because she hasn't brought the subject up already. You see, it's a bit too late. You see,
somebody said they say here, Apara Saonyama Dominic say he is not stingy. The partner should lead on him. It might be cultural difference, or he needs to be taught this.
Okay.
Can we say in this day and time, someone who is 32 and 28 might needs to be taught to to buy someone a birthday present or to go out for a meal with someone at McDonald's, even if it's cultural difference, like what he's trying to say. I understand that. But in this day and time, can we actually say there's somebody who doesn't understand if it is cultural difference or he needs to be taught? Why is it if this girl buys him a birthday present, he accepts it? Why? Because if he doesn't believe, because if you don't believe in something, right, you don't need to accept if someone gives it to you, because you say to you don't believe in these things. So why now accepting your birthday present if you can't do it with the other person? If you are to say he's not stingy, if you are to go with saying maybe it's cultural difference, or if you are going to say he needs to be taught. 3 years, 3 birthdays, accepting birthday presents from a girlfriend. And out of the 3, you couldn't even buy it once. And secondly, you go out there, you eat. And when it comes to the bill, you say no, because it's you who initiated us to come. You have to foot the bill. There.
Hello, Nkoma Gwangu. I just wanted to say hello.
No, Amores.
Ndichakumbira kumbopindira mujumba musandi kwayo because
munopindira sibo.
Ndopindira sibo wandakateerera.
Yeah, I think they got married the end of August. We are now in September. They've got married already. Yes, Pastor Brian, they got married. Right, Nyasha, go ahead. Then siboda pa mkoma gongora ubuda pano kwa kwenda.
Kuchaura vega, kuti vakandidi.
In response to what you were saying, in my personal opinion, at the age of 32, I think a person is set in their ways. You see, it's always possible. Anyone can change, but at 32, that's children. The time to inculcate good qualities, I think that ends at the age of 12 years. That's what I think. But at 32, it's possible you can change, but that depends on the person. No one can force him. You can take the horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. You see. So that's what I think on that issue.
Okay, thank you so much. It's quite interesting when you hear both sides. Saunya Marot is a man, and Zaibu is saying she's a lady. They need to be taught. If you grew up in a household where your father didn't buy gifts for your mom or his kids or vice versa, they don't know how important it is. Ndopa knows my love languages. So this is a well balance. There are some people who are saying this guy's not stingy. Maybe grew up in an environment where he didn't see the father doing it with their mother or vice versa. So this guy doesn't have the techniques. He doesn't have the skills. He doesn't even know what to do, but he knows to receive. There are some people who are very good at receiving. They don't want to give up because they can't stretch their hands. So it's well balanced then. Pauline Makei say hello, my scholars, our headmaster, Professor Dewende Mkoma Gwangu, teacher Sibo, and assistant Nyasha. Say.
Hello, how are you?
Bo, so good.
Right, Mkoma Gwangu, muda dash out got right in.
Yeah. Apa ndanzwa nyaya ndandisina because ndandisingambotarisiri kunge ndiri pano by this time. Ndanzwa nyaya yekuomera kwomukomana endari kukomplaina musikana. Varume handizivi. Problem iyi ndaona iri kumazero echidiki aya. Iri wawa mamwe akaspoiliwa kuti maybe vakakurana namama chete vachingospoiliwa and all the stuff. Havazivi kuti madzimai tombokanzura hedu zvamabirthday. Madzimai vanoda kuspoiliwa vedu. Chero ukatora mukadzi ane mari yakaita sei izvo ndinotaura ndakanyatsoshinga. Ungatora mukadzi anotambira 30,000 a week, iwe uchitambira $1 per month. mari yake anotombuda akada kutengerwa switi chaiyo. Iyo ndo nature yamadzimai iyeyo. So izvo kuti unongotambira zvinhu zvinobva kumukadzi izvi, iwe usingatambanudzi ruoko rwako. Kana uchida kuona kuti unobhureka vanhu ivava sei, ramba uchiita staira yeyo. Munomurume ruoko rwako ngarutambanuke. Fanika kana wakadero saizvo ukazoonawo daiwo uya kuDDC wapera mumashifts wapera wagegwa zuda because vane vangotaura nyaya yako madzimai. So to be on the safe side, tambanudza ruoko rwako. But in most cases ukaona munhu akaomera kuchinhu chinonzi mukadzi, chero doro chairo haatengi kana achimwa mubvawo, iguma. Ndozvoti ukavona murume akangodai chete kana kuvarume haatsuguduki ruoko rwake. Tinomwe mudhara akanga ari kwedu uku, waiti chero mari iri panapa, ndakazonzwa mudhara wangu woti unoshayiwa kuti iyo suspense yaanenge akasungira iyeyo ndeyo mushonga here. Chiragaone vanhu vakadaro kuda zvinhu kubva kuna vamwe vanhu vasingatambanudzi maoko. Hazvidi kudero kumunhu womurume. Nyaya yakadero kana ucha madzimai anobhoekana newe, haikona kungoda kungokarira kupuwa chinhano. Puwa zvinhu zvousingakwanisi kuwana iwewe mushopu kana murekera. Tegwangu hapanawo maitire ungaita iyo unotongoti upuwe nawo. But zvimwe zvinhu izvi zvokuti unokwanisawo kusupply, maoko ake ngaatambanuke. Ingava mwana matumbu chaiwo akavhara zvikwama izvo, unomona achigwa anokupfekera berekera ruoko rwake muchikwama kuti abudise mari, chero achivharirwa ake nedumbu. That's not nice kumunhu womurume. Hazvinakidzi kugara wakangonyewa naye. Une akupedza navanin'ina vake kunzi bakuru wenyava, ningi wenyuyu haatsuguduki. So hazvisi right. Munhu womurume chaiye ruoko kwako ngarutambanuke. Ende usangokarira kuita seramba. Kangonzi nhonga chakati nomukadzi. Tiraiwo kuva reasonable, utore kana chinenge chiri chipa. Kusvika iye azoti no, haungafambi neni wakapfeka izvi. Opika ariye, muperekera masimba okupika ariye. Kwete ngonoti hatu chinhu chinodhura. Munhu womurume hazvitombodi kuti udaro. Because vanonyora maleji ava madzimai ava. Saizvozvo zvakaita une achinyora kuti ndakakuitira zvakati. Makazoona amwe achikandigwa hembe panze wani dzichiiswa mumabinbag. Kujaira kutambira. Kana zvobackfire, haiwa vanokufumura, kukusasiki, kukuyanika somumera wedoro redira mamba. Kana wangozoita zvimwe zvisina musoro. So ndozvendingangotaura because handichabuda mai manje.
Right. Anna Sonia Smith, if was raised in a faith where there's no birthdays or Christmas. Kana tafadzwa. Chiri kunetsa now is vanhu vakambojiwa kuseri uko, and now they have trust issues until they know kuti aiwa munhu ndewangu. Saka you see kuti people have got different concerns and they are raising different points. Kuti mwatanzi mwana akambojiwa. Saka kuti azokutengera manjeka anotya kuti because akamborwa chekuseri. Umwe akati maybe anenge akakurira vari vana macho kuti havazivi zvemabirthday, they don't celebrate. Another thing is communication when you are dating. Communicate what makes you happy. If it is flowers, if it is gifts, if it is spending time, if it is touch or word, affirmations, communication so that you communicate so that you learn your person usati wapinda marriage. Imboverenga the questions I missed it. Does he provide for his family? Right. Let me do the recap. Mukoma, Dr. Love, murisei.
Bo kuno murisei koko.
Bo zvekuti madi.
Tiri right kono.
All right, let me just recap this one quickly. Then do atache mhanya ndo pasibo then Dr. Love. Right. Is he stingy? Hello Elder and DDC makadi henyu mese. Elder, please hide my ID. I'm a woman age 28, and my boyfriend is 4 years older than me. He's 32 years. Elder, nemunhu wangu, we have been dating for 3 years. Elder, my concern is, I always hear people talking of red flags in a relationship. Elder, this dude proposed and promised a white wedding, Ipapa, this month end of August, and things are going on as planned. But I'm worried about a few things. Elder, you see, this dude is stingy and not generous at all. Akwamira chapungu chaicho chisingadonhedzi munenga. Elder, it was my birthday last week and never did anything, even to buy a card or a chocolate zvayo. And this has been happening since we started dating. You always find or come up with an excuse. Elder, he doesn't believe in dates or eating out. But if I initiate and take him out, he will come and he won't pay for anything. He will say it's your idea. And again, on his birthdays, I will buy him gifts and he will accept them. Elder, the challenge that I'm facing is not about the presence from him, but I feel he doesn't value me the same way I do to him. Elder, I'm really worried because he has money, good job, and I really don't ask anything. But on my little special moments, I would expect him to act as a man, but dololo. Why? Overall, he has other sides I like, but in generally, he's stingy. Elder, do you think he will change when he marries me, or it won't, or it's who he is? Please, need advice. And I know it's too late now since our wedding is just around the corner. So there we go. A young lady speaking, knowing, and she said, rightfully said, this guy doesn't believe in debts, doesn't believe in eating out, doesn't believe in buying presents for birthdays. But when I take him out, he will go and eat. And when he eats, when it comes time to pay, he'll tell you, it's your idea to brought me here, so you have to pay. When I buy him birthday present, he will accept them, but he can't do the same. Tit for tat is a fair game. But this guy seems not to be bothered. So this young lady is saying, it's too late, she knows, because according to her, everything is going smooth about their wedding and everything already, I would say, according to the letter, they've already wedded because everything is spot on. It's just said the wedding is around the corner. So it was the end of August. So I presume they have wedded. But she's saying, do you think this man is going to change? So the other people in the comment section who said, maybe the guy didn't see his father doing it to the mother. Some they said maybe it's because of their faith. Maybe it's culture difference. Maybe it's a religion. Maybe agambujwa before, so he wanted to make sure that if you are the right woman or not. So it's a well balanced that you have got some people who think this guy is doing this because of A, B, C, D. Others are saying no, he's a stingy man association chairman. He's too stingy, that kind of stuff. So we have got this kind of people within our social groups or within our communities, or where someone is getting this kind of palaver. My chale, thanks for the stars. For those who are giving stars, thank you so much for the stars. And again, on that note, guys, remember, Wednesday is my birthday. Please sing me happy birthday songs. Toro picture yako pande ndiri munyoro zvakanaka kwedu nozonyora ndafa ina ndisikufanira 103 years. Elder say my presents, if you want to send me the presents, if you want my bank details, ndokupa imari ndikuda handimvora hapana zvinhu zvakaoma ndimvorambi mari. So anyway, it is what it is. When is my birthday? So tenge tiripo zvedu. Sibo wakudya here? Shuva endemera kuchinja haka hachinde pa 3 years kana akatadza then kanganwa. Do you want to say something? Edna Click, how are you doing? Shiva Ndimer, how are you doing? May Roberts, how are you doing? My Chere Shona Smith, how are you doing? Mikey, Felisa Celine, how are you doing? Debbie Jazz, Emilian Banjes, what do you say? James Mashakada, what do you say? Julie May, boys, how are you doing? Lucia CM, thanks for watching. Maria Kawema, what do you say? Tafaz, what do you say? Princess Clarice, how are you doing? And I don't think I've missed it. Pastor Brian Murugu is gonna say, I don't think I missed anyone here. Benny Gwaze, thanks for watching. Either Gloria Ziva Bones, how are you, my dear? Thanks for watching. We're gonna say, Ugo kama ngebe kumbali zili say. Thandiwe Mutara, ndeipi Sonya Dagona Kudara. Geli Jankila Ngube, how are you doing, my dear? There we go. Sibongile Kumar, I've seen Ambilon Rufu, thanks for watching. Cleopatra Chikuvanyanga, thanks for watching, sweetheart. How are you doing? Thandiwe Mutara and the right. I don't think I've missed anyone now for the meantime. I don't. Mashi Story, how are you? If in the corner, Vimba in the corner, best Kumsorogo. So, Sibo, what's your take on this one? Lisa Chuck Suarez is really say. Princess Clarice, why did she have to wait to address this issue now that they are married? Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
My red flags. Iye musikana undiani ma red flags, because ari kutarisa homo yemukomana uyu asingatarise iye zvaari kuda kuti zviitike achicommunicata nemunhu wake. Ari kucommunicata nekuti ane mari azodai haasi kuzondidii zvimwe zvinhu. Vati vane makore mangani?
3.
Vane makore 3 years vachidanana apa pakuda kutozorora ndiga. Saka in 3 years of course ari kuti ma red flags. Yeah, maybe ma red flags I don't know zvangu, but ndingoona
kuti ita so mira chigarisika uteerere anditi is he stingy. Chigarisika unosteerera is he stingy. Ndakuti mbijana.
Okay.
Hello Elder and DDC makadi henyu mese. Elder, please hide my ID. I'm a woman aged 28 years and my boyfriend is 4 years older than me. He's 32. Elder, nemunhu wangu, we've been dating for 3 years. Elder, my concern is I always hear people talking of red flags in a relationship. Elder, this dude proposed and promised a white wedding Ipapa this month, end of August, and things are going on as planned. But I'm worried about a few things, Elder. You see, Elder, this dude is stingy and not generous at all. Akaomera chapungu chacho chisingadonedzi munenga. Elder, it was my birthday last week and he never did anything, even to buy a card or a chocolate zvayo. And this has been happening since we started dating. You always find or come up with an excuse. Elder, he doesn't believe, he doesn't believe in dates or eating out. But if I initiate and take him out, he will come and he won't pay for anything. He will say, it was your idea. And again, on his birthday, I will buy him gifts and he will accept them. Elder, the challenge that I'm facing is not about the presents from him, but I feel he doesn't value me the same way I do to him. Elder, I'm really worried because he has money, good job, and I really don't ask anything, but on my little special moments, I would expect him to act as a man, but dololo, why? But overall, he has other sides that I like. But generally, he's stingy. Elder, do you think he will change when he marries me, or it is who he is? Please need advice. And I know it's too late now since our wedding is just around the corner. Sibo, ndakuwerengera mbijana chitaura tenso. Iwe.
Oh, okay. That is one. Ane SRB. Sorry, ndakanga ane SRB mkomana uyu. But thank you for stressing out. He does not.
SRB, you mean ane strong raw background?
Yes, that's what I mean.
Okay.
And then because kumusha notemera munhu wako mauyu muenda munobataishwa umkangira pambedhe pake. I think so, maybe, I don't know zvinoitwa kumusha. But ane belief ane strong belief yekuti they don't believe in, he does not believe in dating and gifts. But shombotaura kuti mukore uno pane munhu achadzidziswa kuti hanzi musikana unomukisa unobatawo matama kana unobatawo magaro kana tunawo radio 2 radio 1 uchidai minyatso zvichaudzwawo nezvozvo. Amen. But anyway, saka now just agree naye kungoti ye ma red flags anga aripo zvawo, but some things that need to be communicated, because maybe mukomana uyu, maybe that's your musikana ndiwe kutanga, musikana wake kutanga ana mubvira aida nemwe musikana wekuti anga achitengera munhu mapresents anga achidii 1 2 iye nekuti ndo zvaanoda anodii kutaura kuti shamwari ipapa in 3 years pane mavalentine pane mabirthday pane tumwe turi pakati nepakati apa, saka obviously zvinoratidza kuti haana mubvira akambotengerwa anything. Saka aidi kutaura kana Christmas card kungotaura you mention because munhu wako wakutoda kuumba naye your life, just like Nyasa said, because yes munhu mukuru anonetsa kuchinjika, but in a relationship munochinjana, you compromise, you learn to compromise, you learn to adopt, because you come from different backgrounds, mese muri tu nemunhu wacho, saka zvaunoda iwewe nezvaanoda zvakatosiyana, but you communicate because you want to build up what a relationship. Muda kuvaka musha, but muri vanhu 2 vanoda kuvaka musha 1, saka iwe uchauya ne 50 cents dzako, 50 cents zoita 100, kandi muri kungoda 50 cents but uione 50-50, saka in that 50-50 kana 100 muri kungoda 50 chete, munozvisa pakati, moita divide and conquer, ideas ake oni maideas emusikana vosanganisana zvandodawo nezvinodawo mukomana akutotaura iye akutoziva kuti mukomana havazvibelieve in, but upenyu hwavo, let's build our own, let's break the rules a little bit. In a relationship you become adventurous sometimes, you want to know, you want to explore, because you don't know the end of the road, but munongoti handei hatingopinde chero mufamba makabatana maoko bhosi munodanana, tikangobondera tinobondera tiri 2 bhosi tiri pakuwirirana. Saka yes, I can say my red flags, but she stayed in the relationship because munhu wanga achida, because there are some things that you are not important in life or in a relationship, but as you build your life together, some things phase off. They love each other like crazy, but vakarorana vanofinhana, havachatodanani vakutotange makutonyarana, makutotange bhudhi nasisi, because maka too much ginger. Saka it depends, and kuti iye ari willing here to stay back a little bit, but communicate nemukomana nemurume wake.
Chimbomira ari kuita sei?
Amina wanza kutodiwa
ari kuwilling here. What English is that one?
Is she willing to take this better? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, my matter point, if she's willing to go through with this wedding, of which I think by now they already Romanian cards. Saka, then the communication, I don't want to say begin, because it should have begun when they started dating. It continues. Communication, it continues until they do you part. Saka kana zvinotomushusha mu relationship yake, she needs to strongly make this guy sit down kuti murume wangu fungeka ine ndingodawo kathought kaike ngoti ngotengera card pa birthday. Ndakambozviitwa ini ndodawo zvinhu kai. Ndakambozviitwa zvekuti unenge uchiti ndoda chakati, munhu akutengera maruva Valentine, anditi wakutanzi chinendesa unodya. You become stupid, you are selfish. But communicate, and then words of bad as you believe in us, but you feel happy. But you say sometimes in a relationship you want to be, this goes between both sides. Pressure in one thing. Sometimes just give in and act stupid and act as if you're so ignorant, or act as if and then you go. You want to you just be selfful. And selfless. This one is selfful. Like, just pay for it. I'm surprised that you are from out in order whatever you want in the menu. Go to the most expensive restaurant. I'm not badara. I'm not sure because our you badara. makribidi in a relationship these days. It's a two-way traffic. Of course, you bring your own. And what are you bringing to the table? You are not. Don't look at this guy's pocket. That's not love. Look at his being. Umuntu wake. Mari uya inoenda mari. Nasa ngani mari mangwana ngasina mari uchadzoka panshana chamudi nokuti mari yakazopera. Kuratidza kuti wangoshingoda mari. Ida munhu handika ne character yake wataura kuti I believe in naso. But iwe uri kuzvida. Saka communicate nokuti uri kuda munhu wako. Right now you are married. Saka uchatadza kubika sadza nokuti ana utenga maruva. No. It's not really important, but it might be something that makes you happy. But if you really want to look at it, asingata same relationship yenyu kuti muroorane nekuti in 3 years anangu kutengera maruva anamba kwenbhadharira chikafu. It's that's a strong ruler. There is some things that he believes these are important. Right now, Mario aito chengeta mari kuti akutengere a big wedding present. Uchadzoka uchituda. Some people do that. I don't know. But why am I doing this? This is minor. Kubika kumba. I cook. But never don't go out to but sometimes you want to know rather than us going out to eat, then we'll do this. So not sure. Mario is going to do something. But careful not going to become out. But one of the days, one in 367 days in a year, we're not going to go out. But because gogodzera karamba gogodzera muntu zvakati zvinobowa anoboyekana munhu ukangomodza 1 2 3 iwo iza kana then you act upon it anozo adapt manje as you go because muchakura mese mu marriage menyu zvasiyana kuti mukome nemusikana because unenge chingoda ndamudi ana mari pane imwe comment yambotauro kuti anenge achityika kuti anodyiwa chidi but apa that were building towards getting married. Just saying nekuti murungo danana two timing kuti andikona murora here ndikona but watotaura kuti he was committed and wakatotaura toda kutochata white wedding akatokuudza zvaari kuda saka his thought is are you pfungwa dzako dziri kuenderana here nezvandiri kutaura tiri kuenderana here pasame page. Seems as if you're two different pages but wanga wachingofollowa zvako semunhu ada kuroorwa. So it then becomes good. Iwewe manje ndiwo red flag. Ndo pana ntaura paya. Kuti it becomes now iwewe ndiwo red flag yake because zvauri kuda nezvauri kuda zvakasiyana and what you are zvauri kuda iwewe it just zvinogona kuzongoitika rimwe gore but kuroorwa unongochatira one muchato iwoyo white wedding one time unless mukazorambana naye uzochata fune mumwe munhu but naye one time and he wants to make it super akatokuudza zvaari kuda kuita iwo chauri kuda ngoshu 3 years ago anamba kunditengera kana birthday kana. You see, it's not important. It might make you happy, but it's not important. How is it important to you? It's not important. But your white wedding, you talk about until neighbors. But 3 years ago, why don't you buy yourself your present? Buy yourself sometimes, do things for yourself. So now to be stupid sometimes. Buy your things. You buy your flowers. What's the address? Post him Ringo. Sometimes you look in the mirror, tell some glass, you don't have to wait for somebody to tell you that you're beautiful or you're lovely or I love you. Go and tell yourself in the mirror, I love myself, I love Bongi. And that makes you happy because you're doing it to you. Why are you waiting for somebody to do things for you? Why?
No? Patterson one. You can look into the mirror and tell yourself yes, Waganak, right? Same applies with me. Yes. I can spray my Creed perfume and walk on the street. People don't tell me to run with but I know they know because Creed you don't know it. But you just think you're gamaro or deliver what peron the kindi. What ambira wo vura. I've never heard of that to be honest.
Place stupid. Play stupid sometimes. Never got to garamese. This is like for fun, unonzi ndira kutora nani pafoni apa foni yangu yakuita kanonzi kaalarm kana kuti whatever sound. Hello, izvozvi so hazvisi kutomboita maybe in 20 minutes. Okay, saka munhu wakagara naye kuti achati ndikutaura nani apo hapana munhu wakutaura naye, you just want to draw this person attention chete.
Zvinorovesa kafuti zvanoziya
tinomisana uchindirovera chii ndikuti amene kuti vakakurira kupi kana vari kuzvifambisa sei, because sometimes you just want to act like you're stupid and silly at the same time because you want to be selfful. Don't be selfless and selfish. Selfful, it means kuti you like yourself, you love yourself, and you know you're worthy. And if you're selfless, you self-esteem low. You want to lower yourself to meet somebody's standards. No, don't lower yourself to meet somebody. You don't want to do that just because it doesn't have to ruling. You want to do it.
Anzi, and either Grudia bonds. Maybe you are saving up for their wedding in the future. But
exactly, that's what I thought. He's looking at the big picture and something that you're going to be talking about the rest of your life. Our wedding was recent. Unoudza vazukuru kuti ukuratidza mapicha apa sekuru wako apa chichichi mabhuru ako kubasa my husband unotaura zvinhu zvisingaperi but haungarambe chingotaura kuti pandakasangana naye mfuneka anga asingatengere mapresent anga asingatengere birthday haunyari unonyari akabva unonyadzisa kuti saka murume wako anga asingambokutengere kana chimwe chinhu. Why do you want to say something negative about your mate? You don't want, but you want something to know. They become envious. Oh, really? Tell me about it. Tell me more. I know I can't talk a story. Let's sit down here and have a drink. Tell me, how was your wedding? How did you guys propose? No, some people want to know because I can't get the 26, 30 years ago. I'm going to tell the same story. You're not a person name record the Takamboin's way. The Mukoma Thomas Mafuma in the Black City. Takamboin's way, 1975. But in the years next 2023, I was going to because you don't get naked. But I'm going to 3 years, but in the first 3 years, my boyfriend did not even acknowledge. I'm a birthday present. Who are you telling that? Look at how it's sounding. It's sounding, like materialistic. Like that's not life. It is part of it, but that's not really where you can put your eggs and say, "Do that, Masayanganga." I understand what you're saying, and I feel for her. Yes, but you communicate. And you stayed. You were like saying it's too late. It was not too late. You gave yourself to this man. Yes. And now it's not too late. It's just now you need to grow together and learn each other and then communicate what your needs are, your wants are, because they're two different things. Your needs and wants are two different. What you want in the relationship. But because of growth, you grow and you make whatever you're making together as one. But you are going to cherish this moment. You're going to white wedding and you're going to tell your grandkids. You're going to tell their friends at school. You're going to tell your workmates. You're going to tell everybody you meet. I had a white wedding. Sit down. Let's talk about it. So sometimes this is a lesson to everybody. If your partner is by your side and that's what you need. If they can afford, yes. If they forget, just say, "Oh, kangama." But it's not something you do. Not majombo. That's not important. Yes. It is nice to have it is, but in this day and age, this guy was that's my view. He was keeping the money and it was not his belief. So let's give him that. and uyu akazvijayira musikana she's spoiled. Saka pambotaurwa kunzi ngavadzidziswe. Pane some people go for counseling before they even get married. Some people do that. Kuti vanonzwa kuti nokupinda umu zvasiyana nezvawanga uchiita. Zvauri kuita zvawanga uchiita kutosiya. Uchangotora zvekuti unogona kubika sadza. Unonyasa kubika sadza. Unomuka kusenseni wakasunga zambe nedhuku tsvara pachivanze chamwene natezvara. Ndizvo zvaunotora. But usapfeke mini. Haikuna kungokotema pamberi pababa murume. You see, unoudzwa izvozvo. But mazuva ano vanozviita because havana basa nazvo. Kana iwe basa ndogona kutokurova magara kuti hey, wesi muroora. You see?
Yeah.
Don't harm me. You know what I'm talking about. These days, varume vamazuva vafumuka kana vakadzi vacho vasisina chiremerera. Zvakungonakidza kana zvangova manjake bhuku rakambonyorwa naanzani anonyora mabhuku uya.
Inonzi inongova njake yangova njake.
Rakanyorwa nabhuku iroro.
Amen. Asi hamutyi nekatiketso inongova njake.
Ndinobata wena. Ndombotaurisawo. Ndinakataura pesaro. Aiwa sibo. Aya ganibozora. Ndataurisa asi ndiri kudzoka because haina kupera nyaya iyoyo. Nhasi ndiripo nhasi.
Okay, good girl. Right, for those who are just joining us, welcome to the show, welcome to the program. This program tonight is partnered with 5-star car rentals, your car providers. If you are planning to go to Zimbabwe, or if you're in Harare, if you need a car to use, please get in touch with 5-star rentals. We are here to provide you with affordable, reliable cars. Bata elder. Kana uda shamwari paro ndi mota yakanaka dibate itokudza ikwa munotiwana kana bata mukomata wanda panamba dziri pa flyer apo. Kana uchifly into Harare, if you don't have a car to use, please get in touch with us ASAP so that we can arrange your pickup, give you your car, your keys, and your car, then you drive home safely. When you are returning back to wherever you'll be going back, you just let us know your dates, then we'll drive you back again to the airport and take our car from you. So please get in touch with us. 5-star car rentals, that's our job, that's what we do. Yes. Pana patakadai so. Rogers Shajira say it's always good to never stop doing what you were doing to each other when you were dating, no matter how small the present is the thought that counts. It's also good to understand each other where finances are concerned. So ndo nyadi anas a 28-year-old lady who is married to a 30-year-old guy. They've wedded last August. So she's saying this guy is stingy. For the 3 years they've been dating, this guy never bought this lady anything on a birthday present. But if it's his birthday, the girl will do everything, buy him present, and the guy will accept the presents. When the girl initiates to go to eat out for a meal out, the guy will come. When it comes to the payment of the bill, the guy will tell you, no, it's you who brought me here. Do the honors, you pay. So this girl is saying, is this guy going to change when you get married? Or these are the red flags. And she even went on saying, I know it's too late because our wedding is just around the corner. So this lady I got some time way back, I think 3 months ago, but it was getting so unfortunately we have to do it this time, but already these guys vakato chat. Right.
One question. On the commercial, I'm going to answer. Okay, let's say you just want transport, you just want to be taken and then just drop like an Uber. You guys do
no.
You do that?
No, we don't do Uber.
Okay, good. That's good.
No, what we do is, okay, let me break it down. So what you do is, you hire your car, right? You pay a deposit to £100, $100 or £200, depends on the car. Then you pay for your days that one choose the car. It's $35 a day, depends on the car. Then when they go to 3 Muscat Kware Airport, say you're flying in, we'll be waiting for you with your car because Nungo Badara everything. So we'll be waiting for you with your car. As soon as you wait to come out, we'll hand you over your car and the keys. Then you drive off, you go. Maybe whatever time, we just let us know. No. 6 o'clock or on that 12 from midnight. It's just what you do is we'll come where you are, we drive you now back to the airport. Then it's also take back our car. Then that would okay. So it's just as easy, as simple as that. Lisa, how are you?
Hello, Lisa. How are you? Sibo, how are you? Nyasha, how are you?
Yes, Lisa,
Hello,
What's your Dr.
Lisa.
Love?
Dr. Love,
Dr.
how
Love.
are you? Comment section, I hope you're okay.
They are all doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Love, your 10. Then more Palisa.
Yeah, mira ingo dai. And this could 5 minutes in us. Yango ita number refu.
I'm glad Mataura Chopat. Yeah.
Yeah. Indrikuona nyaya yakadai so.
Dr. Love, hold on 1 second. 1 second.
Mhm.
Ana sikla na ndiklara. Anzo unoshaya mapedzi baba vakasungirira mari wemuchado kufadza voruzhinji kuita sevaya vairehwa. Endera ini Dr. Love, sorry.
Aiwa. Ndanganchiti nyaya iripo ipo panapakapa. It's a case of misplaced expectations. When I say misplaced expectations, ndinenge nchira kudai 3 years is too long kuti uzive munhu wako kuti akamira sei, and anoda chii. You've been doing this on for 3 years. Wakuda kucomplaina nhasi, wakuda kuroorwa. That on its own is a very big red flag kwauri munyori. Kwete iye uyagara achizviitira zvinhu zvake. Chii chawakunyomba manje nhasi wakupinda in a more committed relationship manje yemarriage, which is a very sacred and in many cases very honorable institution. Cold feet. So it's a kuroorwa before August. My suspicion is that my red flags awanga uchiti tinowana flags and you are starting to see them. You are actually foundation of walls dzisingazokwanisike kudirika kana kupunzika. As much as you want to think kuti zvinhu zvako zvakarongeka and you are the one that is in the right, ipo panapa munyori ndiri kuti you are very very wrong, and I'll explain why. 3 years is a long time to even after those 3 years, maybe you got engaged 2 years into it, maybe. And also the inonzi, the owners. Nekuti wanga uchiziva munhu wako kuti birthday yako payakaitwa paya the first time and second time haana kuita chinhu. Kuenda kumadinners nekose ndiwe wanga uchibhadhara. Saka wakuuya kuzonditaurira nhasi kuti those are red flags, tavakuda kuchata, saka ndingaita sei? Aiwa. Correct yourself. Reformat your way of thinking, Kamunyori. And I hope your wedding was very blissful and was worth it. Wanga usingafunge zvekuti munhu uyu ari stingy ndakupinda manje tight, because that on its own will change the dynamics and the paradigm shift here. Marriage isati yatombotanga. That's where I am saying, please, hear this guy. It's too late kuti tikutaurire usati waroorwa. But it's never too late to actually reformat your disk space. New information that is positive, not negative. Ndichidaiso. We've been seeing arikudzidziswa neDDC chokwadi kuti pane ma-red flags, pane ma-narcissist, pane ma-individuals nengrikini psychopaths. Pane chiita kuda kuzvionera isu. Let me teach you one other thing. The thing is called positive affirmation. Rukurova Bora offside. Let me just put it in this context. Urukuchaga negative things about your husband, your newly wedded husband. Narcissism. A card will be lost in the pile of other disused stuff. Itself uchikuridzira the negativity yauri kutarisa murume wako nayo. It will grow into a monster that you will never ever think you would possibly think about your husband. No matter how kind, how giving he might become later in life. I'm coming into a stingy situation. 2, spoiled nekuti uri kufunga kuti maiwe ndakusungirirwa. I think kuti if that was a big concern for you, it should have been rectified a long time ago, 1 year, 2 years ago. Murume uyu ka other people, and let's take the gravity of the situation. Urikuda white wedding. He is actually working hard to give you that white wedding. Flower kana kuti chocolate. When in essence, a white wedding might cost 100 times, if not 1,000 times more than that one single chocolate you are looking for. And you actually put your worthiness kini kupiwa chocolate nemunhu wako. Minimizing your emotional needs. I'm trying to beg and try and reach out to your sensibility. Inonzi a living evidence kuti tiri vanhu, we cry, we are in pain, we are joyous, we are laughing, we are smiling. Those are emotions that come with just our daily living, but they should never control you. That's how he makes me, he thinks that I'm worthy because of those gifts. Your balance and weight on that. Why I'm emphasizing that is this. These days, material things come before the true nature of love. Ari kushanda ndiye isa ng'ombe, achabvisa rora, achabvisa chii, achabhadhara keke riya nehembe dzauchapfeka, dzimbo dzauchatamba iwewe pawedding dzawakatamba dziya, DJ uya panyai. Tell me kuti he in the last 3 years haana kutombondipa nyangwe chocolate. Amazing your essence, your need. there are some things like these material things zvekuti wakadya zvatopinda through your throat muhuro yatova tsvina papo yatova tsvina, and then what? Thrill, and look for another thrill. That's when you become so bored and wotsvaga zvakawandisa kukurira zvaunazvo izvozvo. At that point, murume uyu your newly wedded husband, kune varumewo tinoziva musoro bhangu dzekuti vapedza kuroora irori vopedza another 4 years achiti ndakapedza pfuma yangu yose ndichikuroora, saka zvava zvedu, whatever the case may be. Tinenge tominama ipapo, tinenge totsvenama kana kuti ameno word rachona, but appreciate your woman no level acting nekuti muri kudanana. It is kana pava nenguva, because I am suspecting that this guy here has been working so hard. Yose yoyo apo ari kufanirwa achirarama ipapo achienda kubasa zvinhu izvozvizvi. And the gravity of the situation tiri muZimbabwe, I'm thinking kuwanikwa zvakawanda zvakanyanya nekumhanya sezvataura sisisipo. Those situations our partners are doing, kwete kuzouya uchiti ndikuda kuti uende neni out. No, unenge woti babes, I understand that we cannot afford, or at this point this is our plan. Mari iri kuenda ikoko yakawanda. Time ka yakutoti anotofunga the next time isakuitei, because is in. If you acknowledge kuti aiwa baba, see you hustling and I'm proud of you. Let me spoil you for in this season of ours. Murume akanzwa izvozvo anonge achiziva kuti upenyu hwake hwava nyore, because he has a partner that would understand and stand besides him, not behind, besides him. To talk about those finances, kunonzwita sei kubatikana. I understand you. I know where you're coming from. I acknowledge you. Responsibility behind it, but it does work. Dai hamuna kuzodai murirombe mizrovha remunhu aiwa. Backs, and we can stand back and fall back kana tisina kusvika pachinanho chedu. Jobs, maybe we have mari yachona haisi kubuda zvakati mbandisi kutya kuti hey chingwa handina. Mama anoti aiwa ndanga ndakasungira chimari ichi chekuti when you know a rainy day towanawo chokubata. Kwete ana JC and Beyonce vanenge vatokurirwa kudhara. Hanzvadzi yangu ka at 28 pamberi nezvema-red flags watopinda munyaya iyi. Aiwa, that wedding was beautiful. I appreciate it. To be that Ngrakini couple that helps each other, that benefits from each other's strengths and also pull each other up, you know, on our weaknesses. Ndozo hangu kuti wewe haufarire zvokuita sei. Enda kuma out ikoko. Tokuti kana tawanawo chaka chinokwana kuenda KFC ikoko. Just as long as we go out. Toendawo out tiri vaviri. And then we replenish our relationship that way. Murume anofundira ipapo. Angle. Rokitei. Much. Kwete nehasha. Kwete kukakavadzana. But with that understanding, kuti, when you speak softly and you acknowledge your men, respecting them and appreciating them,
Dr. Muripera.
Ndati ndapedza wanezve.
Okay, thank you so much. Lisa Davy.
Hi.
Lisa. Hi, what's up? What's your take on this one?
Oh, okay. From the way I've understood this thing is, this girl is tried kutomboendesawo out, kutombomuratidzawo kuti this is what I want, this is what I expect, this is what we should do. But it looks like the guy is not even getting the signals, you know. Sometimes the women, they don't talk, they give signals. This is what I'm expecting, because each and every person have got my expectations okay when they get in a relationship. Mostly we think kuti If I ask you for a birthday gift, I'm asking for diamonds and rubies. It's not always like that. I'm not asking for diamonds and rubies. I'm just asking you for maybe to just acknowledge and know that it is my birthday. Just calling me and say, you know what, baby, you're so special. This is the day you were born. If we were not born today, I wasn't going to meet you. There was not going to be someone like you in my life. It means a lot. It doesn't really mean that you have to go take me to a 5-star hotel. You can make the 5-star in the house. We can switch off lights, put a movie, you order we make popcorns. Just you put me in your arms, you take a blanket, you cover me, you give the attention to me. I think this is what she's talking about. She's not talking about spending the money in chat or everything. And you know what? Let me open your eyes. Each and every person anima dreams came alive. Huh? This man had a dream of having a wedding. It's his dream. This woman could be fulfilling the dream of this man. But he is a happy relationship. Do you get that? Akakura achitaura kuti when I grow up, I want to find a wife and I have a big wedding. I will invite Sekuru Ningi, Chichi, I'll hire them a limo and everything. And then she finds a wife. And let me remind people that white wedding is not everything. Kune vanhu vasina kuchata, vari mudzimba umu, but they are happy. They are happy. There are women out there who had big weddings but they are not happy. I'm not 3/4 of women that I've met in my life. I work with women, you know that they tell kuti, hey, veduenda zoneta. Every year, njindongweti happy birthday. Yemuromo chaiyo haibudi. Happy birthday. Kana kuti when you pass maybe waita something at school or at work kungoti congratulations chaiko haibudi with other men. It's maybe I believe some of these things is because of background. We meet these people asingatombogoni panotomboitwa mafunctions ema-couples hagoni kana kutokisa mukadzi wake kuti thank you after receiving a gift. So you see, these are the type of men vanonetsa. If it starts like this, it will continue. Don't think kuti end dewa. Ndo varume vekuti grocery chairo ka anokutengera grocery okuigira grocery. There are women who don't know kuti mashops how to push a trolley. These are the kind of men. Why would you? I wonder, these people who respect to please other people who are outside their relationship and not pleasing the person that you're going to live the rest of your life with. Why would I put all my priorities in pleasing Auntie Ningi who is going to attend the wedding, whilst the man that I have in my house is not happy, the person that I'm going to live with is not happy? Yes, he's saving the money for the wedding, a big wedding, which he has been dreaming about. But is he going to stay in this relationship when things start like this? So we have to look at all those things, There are a lot of ways of saying I love you. Isiri yekushandisa mari, A lot, Telling me where we met, how we met, and this girl, she said, this man doesn't believe in dates, like dating, going out for a date. These are some of the things that Ddc Skool. It's also women who are grown up kuti dates pere kusvikira musi waunofa munoti till death do us part. We continue to go for dates. We take Vana somewhere else. We go out for a movie. We go out for a walk. Dates is not always good. Restaurant. We take a walk in a park. We sit there. We do bird watching. We do a lot of things. So I think itongoro background yake munhu iyeyu kuti haana kukura achizviona, haana people who vanomu inspire around him kuti I believe because kana vakachata, I'm sure he was told at the bachelorette kuti this is how you treat a woman. One rose remshop redollar rikauya in a good way, in a positive way, I receive it, and I'm so happy kuti you took your time to go and buy me a rose. You took your time to go and buy me something, it's not like you rob a bank for a gift. No, it's not. As long as it's keep coming from deep down your heart, it's fine. But there are so many people who don't even buy kana pedi chero cherire mukadzi. Varume variko haatozivi kuti mukadzi wake anoshandise chii kumapedzi. Yes, we are told every day to be independent women. We are independent women, but we also want our men to spoil us. We want our husbands to spoil us. As much as I get 100 million and he's getting 20 million, I also want part of that money. And if I get the chance, I spoil him. It's not like he is the one who is spoiling me all the time, but let's do it. If you spoil me, I spoil you, the relation is smooth, we go. Some of these things, these are the fuels of a relationship. If a relationship is not my dates, my night out, it's not to my rose, to my chocolates, pillow, to my new panties, to chi. Iwo unoda kuuya uchibvisa sekuru kwangu gara chitoro uda kuuya uchibvisa pendi rakatengwa nani iwewe raunouya uchindibvisa uda kubvisa pendi rakatengwa nani undudza kuti uri kuchengeta mari yemuchato utazotengerawo pabirthday kuti okay baby, for the 3 years you have been wearing pants which I don't know who was buying you, even if it's you. Now I've thought to buy you one kg string kanoita $50. Undudza kuti uri kuchengeta mari yemuchato. A plate yepamuchato chaicho doesn't even cost that. This man is stingy, period. This is how he grew up seeing kuti ndo vanhu vekuti, let me give you a real life scenario yakaitika yekuti munhu akafa awithdrawa mari muaccount, the wife asingazivi, and up to now we don't know where the money went, and this was a lot of money nenyaya yekusava transparent. Iyoyi ndo vanhu vakaomera zvekuti hautozivi kuti ane bank account kupi, anoita nezvechii. Chaunongoita unongoerekana wangodzi kunzo ndauya neupfu, ndauya nemuriwo, uri kuda chii, agoyaumba nokufonera, what do you want? I want this. Unomunyorera list regrocery, anonotenga grocery. These men are there, they are there, So let's advise our sister kuti variko varume vakadai, so you might be fitting into his dream. You are fulfilling dream yake, fairy tale life yake yekuti ndikakura ndichatsvaga mukadzi ndochata. Happiness yako inogona kunge isitombori is priority. And also vanhu, let's not have this mentality yekuti munhu akaita white wedding and akaita a big wedding, it's happiness. Yes, these are good memories. Every woman wants that if there's love. But pani pamwe pakuti we get into these big weddings and everything, and then we go back home, we are broke and we are unhappy. There was my brother was getting married. So kunoku munotanga maita akuna mama, the only magistrates, the only what do you call this? The only vanonzi chi vanhu vanochatisa vaive munovati machi vanhu vanochatisa. Yeah, they have a specific name.
Okay.
Those people are only magistrates. My magistrates chatting. My marriage officers are only magistrate. So he was advising kunoku munochata mukoti. There's no marriage, mavafundisi and everything. They don't have the powers. The only person who has the powers is the magistrate. And he was advising, if you don't have money, this is enough. this is enough. This marriage is enough as long as you guys are happy together, you love each other. Izvo zvekuzoneta ma-big events and all that, muchikwereta mari, muchida kutraya kufadzana nekufulfilla ma-dreams amamo now, you end up being in zvikwereti, and at the end of the day, the marriage, the relationship won't work. So, my sister, I think it's too late. She saw these red flags late, or maybe she saw them and she thought kuti maybe angachachinja. Ukaona murume anotadza kuendesa chicken ini muchiri kudheta ka, don't ever think kuti ukaona achitadza kukutengera chicken ini kukuspoila when you're still a girlfriend and a boyfriend, don't ever think kuti mumba he will change unless patoita deliverance. I don't know, maybe paakaita bachelorette, paakaita bachelor party, that's how he was told kuti even if a woman is getting mari, anotongodawo kuspoilwa, anotongodawo kuappreciate kuti you are the mother of my child. Pano zvara pai spoil her, bring her hambas, not pakadai so unogirwa hamba iwe uchibva muhospital nemunhu iyeyu. These are the kind of people who don't even say thank you for ndizvarira mwana. Anenge achitongofunga kuti maybe it's your duty as a woman to take care of him, and also kunditira vana and take care of the house. So some of these things we really need to look into this. Kune vasati varoorwa, people akakuisira vamwe vanhu vanokuisira marriage pamberi apo kuti ndoda kuzokuroora, toda kuchata, toda kudiso, so that you don't see my weaknesses ake, and wewe nekuda kwekuti you are desperately want marriage and you also want to prove to people kuti I can also wed. That's not everything. What is everything is happiness. Kuti muri kuklika here mumba, muri kuseka zvanishtaurwa naSibo, muri kurovana magaro here, muri kudii, those are happy moments. And at their age, they really need to have this time yekuti there's romance, there's this, there's that. Manje kana undichiti taenda kudate, woti idea yako saka pay all the time. 3 years napana kana dera wakambotiwo baby let's go out kana pasi pemuti zvapo. I think it's enough for now, Dewa.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you something. Gambo sekuru Benford warutichi. Kule.
Maindako, msati maindako. Ndoda kumbocorrecta one thing. Murume rudzi anouya achiti I have got a dream of a wedding, a white wedding. Aiwa, ngatisadaro.
Variko.
VemuZimbabwe.
Yes. Pane.
Aiwa, msadaro, aiwa.
Pane manu. I have a lot of people. And inini ndichikura, ndaikura ndichiti I want to go to school, graduate, get a wife, have a white wedding, have kids, travel the world. They are there a lot. Pakatowanda. And those were my dreams.
I hear it mostly Knavakadzi, but okay, thank you for educating me.
But I'm thinking, Ziriko has boss Nesuka paper Tangachita Mahumbriga, Titama Netidori, think picture of that life.
You see?
Okay. All right, Miranga, it's a good benefit to happen to come and debate. Say, what do you say? Kule. Kule Benford. Did I? Kule Benford. Okay. Say, go to Benford. Okay. Anyway, I can't do anything about it. Kule. Oh, okay. Now, Okay, so I've got a question. I've got a question to you, ladies. When in a relationship, right? I think Dr. Lafamutaranzima misplaced expectations. What do you expect from your man or your boyfriend, especially when it comes to Valentine, birthday, Christmas? Which other day is so special to you? Because I think the problem lies with most men, especially my own Zimbabwean men. In most cases, okay, I always relate to myself. My dad, Pandai Kuranchona, never saw my dad kissing my mom in public, or never seen them kissing. Or say no. That's one of my right? So yeah, so for me growing up, maybe I missed that. You could see like what Lisa was saying, going for parks or going for a movie or guru amagaro, because my dad used not to do that. Even though I'm going name Zephyr. But my mom opened the door, getting the car herself, and whatever, they're going to come back. So when I moved over here, in 2000, seeing my neighbors, going out, all that kind of stuff, I learned and changed to the Western culture. Whereas my boys, that because they saw me doing it to their mothers. So now they are doing it to their own wives. So you as women, as our Zimbabwean women, like what Lisa is saying, you work with a lot of women and they're coming out and telling you this what they are lacking from their husbands. Will you not give us the benefit of my name of the doubt that we didn't grow up seeing these kind of things? So we don't, maybe we don't take it, we take it lightly. You know,
yeah, and the driver, it was difficult for me to unmute. Yeah, I think I get 2 cents down. But I think you were saying exactly what people have to understand how some of us grew up. Musiwe birthday rangu, the only thing that was available, I was my hair. And my hair edu tawanwira musemu cup. Saka, if I were to get any present, ndainzitora 2 sips vamwasati vatora. And as such, it's hazvina relevance. But I in personally, Kwandiri, you know, Kwandiri, a birthday does not mean anything.
Okay.
Rangu charo I forget about it. And this now remind I hardly think about it. So it was never a part of me in Shikura. I'll give you another example. This thing I never hugged my sisters. I never hugged my mother growing up. And to this date, I tell you, I struggle with that. You know, I've been here in America now, I think that was 15 years. But even when I go back to Zimbabwe, I struggle to hug my sister because it's something that was never part of my life. So those are real challenges that some of us have, and people need to look at us as a team. So I don't see any big issue about a birthday. So what? We know you are there now. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything, Kwandiri. More so for somebody to expect flowers, to expect kwenda chicken in on your birthday, kwandiri it doesn't mean anything. But having said that, Mgomadewa, at times it's also important and I've learned over the years with the detail some of these things, but to be honest, it's not really, as you soon as you know, I do it for the sake of doing it, but kwandiri hazvina meaning, to be honest with you. So at times I'm surprised because a lot of women make a big issue about it. And I've been involved in 2 marriages now, first one and now my current marriage is, and I found they want those things. At times I just have to do it. And on a lot of occasions, you need to be honest, please remind me. Just send me a reminder and tell me perhaps what you want, and I will try to do it. But if you expect me to organize a big party on your birthday, and this and that, it's not part of me. You just tell me what you want from me, what you expect for that year, and I can try to to do that. And then can I my birthday now my wife has to lead that. I will just have to follow and in some cases provide some of this. I was laughing by Lisa because she was talking about I struggled with that again growing up. Because Kwandiriga, I always did the maths. So what kunandos ukaka ukatiri kupiwa. And the value actual, I would rather to take a chicken egg to not be a chicken egg, yes. That's the value Kwandiri.
Environment,
you see, that's the kind of person I was for a long time. But here and there, so what I would urge this sister of ours is my expectations. I'm sure you'll be more than willing to change as well. Or he can also find somebody, maybe one of his best friends, whatever nayo, what I can convince slowly, but my down doors. Otherwise, I understand this person because in another world, this person was exactly me. And the last point I want to make when it comes to you organize to meet out and then you expect me to I understand this person because when I spend my money, I do my calculations. I budget my money. I know when when I should spend my money. Saka ukazonditi wewe nditi hande out, then wakundi spend. It's not in my mathematical. Math zangu ashbudi. I can't just spend calculate math zacho. Some are good. So can I know what it end? It's either you tell me in advance, where we are going, to expect and you are going to spend so much, or else you have to pay. I agree with this guy. Can I already plan to finish what you started? So those are my points, I wish this sister of ours would understand this guy. It's not that he's stingy, some of these things, say, and how do do our things. I think he has potential to be a very a very good husband. I would be worried if he's reckless with his monies. If he's careful with these monies, there's a lot of potential in as far as I see. No 2 points.
Kule.
Thank you,
The one thing I like about you, right? Mabadi dini mkano. You've said it exactly. It's only that some people, they don't understand what you have said and what you're saying because the way we were brought up and some narratives and everything. But in all fairness, what you have said is the truth. And in that, one of those people with me, I wouldn't even care about my birthday. I wouldn't even know when my birthday was. At times it will come to pass and everything, but you learn to adjust and everything. When it comes to spending, they go shopping divide my groceries. We are no pay, we are cheap pay. Manana mai vakaenda shopping vakatora zvasina kuirana mai vanopay away guns that I'm paying this for myself because it wasn't on the list. This is how they do it. They don't just go random no pick up. This is how they do it. Vakaenda out for a meal. They split their bills. This is here. And I think what we need you invited me out for a meal. Do you want to suggest that? You have to dance to the tune because it was your idea. Why do you want me to pay? This guy is right. No, this guy is right. I'm telling you this. Do not go out there with someone and expect them. I think that was Kono who said, if you are going for a date for America, for someone on a date, you see all that kind of things. Saga, I like what some Bedford said. I even said this. You need to understand the person, background yake. Well, why not was Jaira? Too much to my extremes. I don't know. Right. Connie, how are you? Wadi.
How is everyone? My panelists, the comment section will say happy Monday.
Right, but I put out my mute.
Or I might say a group Bedford. Right. That's a group mute.
The cap corning, the cap never.
Unfortunately, the pinango late, but Nango Bata that mafungire everyone, especially when it's room because don't problem. I can't want this. There's no person on this earth, I think, that's really could birthday. Unotenga or something or unomitra something.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nobody can give an excuse. Even kumushata jiona kuti kana ri birthday amaininika bamnini bathi uyanethu nzimbe kana something. Kana kaka huku vaenda kubhawa ka vodzoka kubva bhaiko kune nyama kakagochwa kakaputirwa mubepa brown. So there's no way you can say kuti zvisivi anozviziva but musikana atozvona kuti munhu akaomera ipapo hatiendi kunyeperana munhu akaomera uyu tochiti inonzi chiko ndatovhiringika because ukonyeperana pacomment section ipapa pane umwe tikwanzi chakati giving him excuses vendi varume vari kumupa ma-excuses, too many excuses. The boy kana pekuti nyangwe birthday rake it was ignored as if nothing happened. And mwana uyu akutonororwa izvezvi pamutotaura kuno akatororwa last week. Kwakunzi anga asati ngaamboisa mabreak vambopinda mumeeting nemukomana wavo vataurirana kuti this and this and this I expect you at least umbovhurawo meso pakati ambogadzirisa Don't rush. Kana uzopostpone thing maroro acho uta next year. Wambogadzisa munhu wako because it's already a red flag yekuti uchabhowekana mumba imomo. But what you can also do, kana birthday rako rasvika ona plus vakati vakaita kuvhara meso, go out with your friends and show him kuti it's an important day to you. Ipapapo futi nombodzokera futi patamboita profiling paya ndikati it's always a problem match two people of two different backgrounds. It's always a problem. Ndoba fiction anozoitika wayai. Tanhai dzamunosvikira. Ndakambotaura nestatement iyi ndakanyombwa pamwe wakapinda futi mainbox. Ndikati inini I've never and I will never date mukomana wekurokesheni. I would rather wekumusha akaenda kumission school. That's me. Because vemabridge ava, you cannot change them. Anogona kudza kuti inini ndine mari yefodya. But haana mari kukutengera kana kachocolate. Haakufungi. Anoswera ari kumabhawa. Anoswera ari kubhora. You can't change these people. It's their lifestyle, they can't change. Unoziva kuti munhu akaita sena ndakaenda kana kuti ndotora mukomana akaenda kwaTsambe kuya. Munowinzana zvekuti do. Nyangwe aigara kumusha but akaenda kwaTsambe. They love fitting in. Munyasowinzana muchienderana zvakanaka. It's the boys dzimwedzi. Aiwa ndapota, I'm sorry, thank you so much. Ivavo aiwa handibati. Ndakatozvona nditi it's another different ball game altogether with those people. But anyway, mwana, I don't know what the conclusion can be. I'm just suggesting that because as far as that murume waka kana mapedzi chaiwo haazogambotengera. But I like the way yambotaura nakuva Danford na Dewa yekuti, do you know kuti kana let's say kuti okay, pane mama important dates sekuti maybe anniversary yenyu, my birthday chichi, everybody has to remember. But ukuthi varume havanyasozvigona zvekuremember madates. Unobvunza murume wako kuti when is my birthday? Haazvizivi izvi. But mumba kana muri 2 mune makalenda aminawo mese muri 2. Nokuti munomaka kuti today birthday ranhingi musi wakati. 2 months before birthday rasvika, munotogara pasi muchiplana kuti what are we going to do? Hamungosviki kuti bhacha munhu ongoita zvemusoro wake ita surprise. Kana maamudzimba hakusina zvemasurprise unless kana madai kutoti murume akuplanira like zvinoitwa wamwana nekuti anoenda kuma-surprise vacation or something. But otherwise, sit down nemumwe wako moti okay, on this day inogona ngairi Tuesday mese mumabasa, what are we going to do? And it's hapana time unogona kutenga ini chikafu chenyu moya mubika kumba. But it's always remembered by both people, not aiwa uyu mukomana ndamutadza sure. Anenge amen tamutadza. This is unacceptable. You know, vakomana vakadaika ndo vanhu vanofanira kungogara vasina vakadzi. Ngavangoita zvokunotenga vasikana kumabhawa vouya vorara nayo mubhadhara and that's it. Not kuti acharoora munhu. Vakaomera vanhu vakadai. Because anenge achingokudza kuti chakati is more important. Kana even nyangwe ainayo mota inonzi kana ainayo mari yekutengera mota, you will not even buy because it's not important to him. Saka ndapota vanhu kana muchiita zvedating profiling izvi, make sure kuti munoenderana. Please ndapoti vapapo. Aiwa ndakwana zvangu ini kumatewa.
Ita zvakanaka sikona. Mati wemabridge bodo. Hamudi wemabridge.
Aiwa wemabridge handisati ndakambobata because I used to use ndaitoenda ikoko kumarokesheni and I would study them. Island one.
No one can bridge. No one mari munotengerwa maruva muguta.
I want to go one.
Vane mari yekutenga fodya ne
yeah. Havana kana achibva kubasa akuyambondomhoresa vanhu vake kumaraini. Kana achibva kubhasi stop kuya achada kupfuura 15 dzimba idzi achimhoresa vanhu vabva kubasa. Anofauma na 10 p.m. aiwe kumabridge, no thank you.
Okay.
Ndikunzwikwa here.
iwe muri kunzwika but mama singataura ndindatanga taura pane zvamuda kutaura
ndanga ndichiti sisikone kubva kudhara sisikone kungotaura vachingotaura ndiri kubvunzawo kuti munofunga here kuti sezvo mune hasha kudaiso dzevarume tinonzwisisa here zvamunotaura
muri kubvunza inini here aiwa vanhu vasingandi understand they'll think it's hasha, but that's how I speak.
That's how she speaks, yes.
That's how, you know what, every night, you know speaking good every day. This is how I speak.
aiwa ndinozviziva ngo ndangachida kungokupresa imabhatani
aiwa ndikupresa imabhatani zvakadai panopa ndepekufarira tichidzidza saka apa presa chimabhatani apa.
Okay, now I think we're going back to discussion. This one ndakubvunza ka kuti this is an overall kuti as these guys is a young couple is there one and ndive machimanje because zvataura nadewa zvangataura kuti ana mvera akaona baba vake namai vake vachirwana magara asi anozokuona mai vane nhumbu obva azoziva kuti kusika mai zvinonyadzisa kutaura for vabereki like I even said before kuti ndotonyara hangu vakadzi vane nhumbu inotombonyara zvangu but kuti zvinochinja kuti iyo in a relationship as boy mukomana nemusikana kana mazoroorana mamudzimai nemurume mapane imwe stage makuita zvinhu pamwe chete. I want to talk about the good, not the bad, because of yes I'm talking about what we expect in a good, like in a good relationship. Yekuti mavatu mavamumba maswera boyfriend and girlfriend mamukadzi nemurume mumba nditi saka namamumba makufa kuti madecisions enyu mese kuti munospenda mari sei, makutenga masofa here, manyowani pakuitwa sei, takuenda mavacation takudidididi, mabills afamba sei as mese muri two. Unogona kunge mushanda muri two kana kuti one achishanda but you communicate anditi saka ndiri kuti ava uyu ane 28 uyu ane 32 uyu ane SRB hazvisi zvaanobhilivha kuti zvinoitika but kana vazopinda murelationship vakadanana uyu akazoregerera azozvitaura nhasi kuti in 3 years anga singatinde chakati yes we understand that zvavazopinda muunion yomarriage vazoachievha marriage inongodzi achievement iyi hazvigoneki here, hapana here the room for growth and change and adjustments. Pana mubvunzo wangu ndopana nditaura chibhesa nchiti pana munhu paive kuti munhu haumuchinji akura yes but apa vese vachiri vadiki in as per their relationship kuti vachangotanga vachangoroorana saka semukadzi nemurume they have 2 months in mukadzi nemurume marriage in 2 months saka vakwanise here kuadopta nekuchinja zvimwe zvinhu vachikura mumuwanana yavo iyi.
Let me answer that. Let me try to answer that.
Lisa.
There's a saying which says, you cannot teach an old dog new tricks, right? But a human being is an animal which can change if it wants. Munhu anochinja kana akadzidziswa aka-accepta ende iye achidawo kuchinja, you know, like pane vamwe vekutoti anotoshandisa kuti oh, this is how you treat your wife, this is how you treat your husband, you know. Haana kukura achizviona, haana kukura achizviita sei, but akazvidzidza, akaona zvichiitwa, akaona zvichiitirwa vamwe, akati ninda kunoitawo kupi kwangu, because it's a choice. You cannot teach an old dog new tricks, but a human being kana achida akazviaccepta anochinja. Inini, I never saw my father or my mother doing some of the things, but with growing up and seeing your friends, your peers, you know, that's why it said surround yourself with people who did things from. You pick from there, you pick from there, you pick from there, you pick from there. And then that's when you start to learn, oh, okay, mukadzi anotonzopa birthday surprise, those red balloons in motikari. It's a brand new car. It's your 30th birthday, your 40th, your 50th, your 60th. It's happening, you know. Munhu akatokurira umusha anga asingatombozive anything, but now because up around people vanodzidzawo one or two things, iwo men's conference, iwo kitchen parties, women we learn from kitchen parties, women groups and all those things. So we are taught a lot of things. It's just unozoti taking candle really white really waridza Zambia pasi apa wotora makapu woisa makenduru apa wotora marose mugarden momwaya mogara. It's a different environment altogether. So you sit there, it's ona sibo wajairira light wo patori light rakati game noti mawatsi mangani, but ukadzima ukamboisawo kalight kekuti munoita kunge musiri kuona. It's a different environment yekuti it ignites something in you. So kunzi happy birthday it's not all inini hangu zvinhu zvandokoshesa birthday. You rather not buy me a gift, but at least you show me kuti remember kuti it's my birthday. It's a blessing, unoziva. A birthday it's more like it's an added year to someone's life. So kungomuti, we thank God for you are still alive. It's good. I know kuti varume anobvati how can I go kunotenga chicken for so much whilst I can even buy muriwo mwedzi wese? It's not all about the money that you're spending, but it's the time that you're spending together. It's not all about the material things, but language yemurestaurant nelanguage yemumba tiri munomo yakatosiyana. Kurestaurant mune maatoone kamwe kalanguage kamwe katosiyana so yeah.
Okay.
On that note, Lisa, when is your birthday? Just a question. Quick question. When is your birthday? Because that's another question.
On the 8th of June.
Oh, okay. Good. Thanks.
Mira indikutaurire isisi Lisa zvinoitika. Indaisa blanket pasi. Kenduru rangu iro. Madam anouya achiti iwe. Endururo tichapisirwa imba tarira zvamuri kuita. Ndiwo madzimai iyaya mukoma gwangu vozoti vanotaurisa, but iwe unenge waedza, but kuedza kwacho hakuonekwe. Ndosaka inini pandinotaura handitaure kuti my own personal life, because if I go through my personal life ndakatanga kuona vanhu vachichodana paDynasty naDallas na Falcon Crest kuma 1980s 90s ikoko. Ndaitozviziva izvozvo. Ndakatanga kudata ndichiziva kuti munhu anovhurirwa do. Ndaba motikari yamudhara ndaenda chicken inn yavhurwa paya. Ndaidaro. But do you know where I went in those dates? Vasikana vavo. Do you know how far I went with them?
Tell us.
Vaitoti, you are one of the nicest people. Hatizive kuti what your intentions are. Beyond the fact that you are so nice. Hapana munhu akambotidaro. Nobody. I've had dated about 10 women since I was Form 1 to Form 6.
Okay.
You are so nice, and hatinzwisise kuti why you are so nice. Ndakachinja, ndakaflipa, ndakaita munhu uya wekuti ndota mayoyo nemanhingirikinaya amunozoti ava bad boys avaya. Do you know how many girls I got? Double the amount. And how many stayed?
I know.
How many stayed? Name for longer than pandanga very nice. Vakawanda. So you tell me kuti nekuda kwekuti isusu tinonzwisisa vakadzi munoti we want to be attention tinoda attention chichichi mapiwa attention iyoyoka hamuzive kuita nezvayo. Attention hamuzive futi kuti zvinenge zvichiendepi. So where exactly do you want us to be?
But if you
right. Hold on guys, 1 second. Pana and declare wapinda gato wamkana, then we debate. And declare what say? We can't hear you. Maybe it's me. I don't know with others. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, we can't.
You can
She's
hear
far.
me.
Yeah, too far away. Maybe it's me, but I don't think it's only me.
Can you hear me now? Hamusikundinzwa at all. Let me try to join again. Kana zvaramba, it's unfortunate. Let me try.
With the right volume your phone yenyu.
Yakatoguma.
Musenza boka musenza tablet.
And again, don't know, can I join pa laptop? Let me see if I can do that.
Yeah, because I am very faint.
Okay.
Aiwa, it is so. All right. In the settings, click on right side where phone yenyu and diliga. Mwenda settings. Mwenda sound and vibration. Mwenda pakanzi volume.
Papa murikundinzwa.
Inside zvese pakanzi media wedziraende kokupesera blue pakanzi ring isai kuite blue pakanzi notification spread yazvende kokupesera pakanzi systems spread yazvende kokupesera.
Yeah, saka zvase ndaita zvese.
Maakunzika manje.
Zvakanaka. Wonderful.
Ddc Skool of Thoughts. Kudzidza
kuperetsa todzidza kuoperate.
Yeah.
Handizivi manje nekuti ndakambobatikana kuti zvataurwa nezvisina kutaurwa ndezvipi, but ndichangopawo pfungwa dzangu. Pfungwa dzangu ndedzekudai so. Inini I think munyori wataura kuti pane ma-red flags awaona ekunyimwa magifts nekudidi akaomera even pakubhadhara zvinhu zvekuenda out. I think it's quite unfortunate for someone not to see the importance of that, especially when it's important to you. And chinhu chikurusa chandinofunga kuti vanhu vanenge vari paukama hwerelationship is to understand love language yemunhu. Ndizvo zvandiri kuona kuti ndizvo zvisina kumira zvakanaka nemukomana wako uyu. And I think it's important to establish that before you get married, because you're always going to feel kuti hausi satisfied because haakunzwisise. I don't know kuti imi makambotaurirana here kuti nini ndoda kudiwa zvakadai so. Ndinofarira ma-acts of service, ndinofarira ma-affirmations, ndinofarira kana physical touch. These are things that are important to establish early on. It's unfortunate that sometimes kana uchitaura nevamwe varume kwete vese, it's difficult to establish how they want to be loved. They will just give you these generic answers that you can't work with. And you communication is actually key to understanding how you can love and appreciate someone. Kuti unofarira i-physical touch here kana kuti i-affirmation yekuti you know what, thank you, or I appreciate this about you. Tikabudirana pachena, it makes it easier. Vanofarirawo zvema-gifts. And it's not like munhu anenge achida exorbitant gifts like munyori zvaataura. Kuti those things that are meaningful, that are well thought out, ndo zvaari kuda. And azvireve kuti if one establishes love language here, one person, the next person waanopinda murelationship naye achave the same language, it will always differ with people. So I think it's important kuti munyori umbodzokera pakunatsodzidzana nemunhu wako. Yes, pane zvakanaka zvawaona, ndezvipi zvacho? Anodzidzisika here? Anotaurika naye here? Kana achitaurika naye, chimutaurira kuti shamwari, inini izvi ndizvo zvandinoda. At the end, ustingy uyu huri negotiable here? Kana usiri negotiable, then you leave it out, wotosiyana naye. But if you think this is not a necessity for you, but it looks like it is because it's bugging you, it's bothering you, and it's affecting how you feel for this man and how the relationship will go. So if addressing it does not work, then you are not being satisfied by my needs. And if he doesn't realize that this is of value to you, so then you need to move on. Asi kana pane hope yekuti munhu anodzidzisika, mamwe mavalues ake akakosha, and they complement his weakness, then you have to then establish kuti what is really important for you. Wobva watora zvaunoita sei zvakakunakira iwewe, then wotongoziva kuti wangu uyu ndemustingy. And then you work on the other parts of, okay, how do I work on myself? Because to get satisfied over what he is not fulfilling, if that works for you. Asi kana zvisingaite, don't compromise. Because you will go back to the same issue, iyoyo chichema nayo all the time. And it won't be worth it at all. Saka inini hangu ndoiona, yes, it's a red flag, but red flag yokuti inokwanisa kutauriranwa nekugadzirisana. But kana pasvika zvekuti iye haasi kuda kunzwisisawo, kana kuti kuomera kwekuti zvoni he does not want to even foot my responsibilities, because that comes with the relationship as well, that he will, if someone's love language, yako love language ichiti uchazoda kubatsirwa basa, maservices achipiwawo, achikuconsiderwo kuti wangu atsvaira mumba, inini regai nchidai. If he's not going to also take up responsibilities, then it's a cause for worry. Saka iwewe chiisa pachikero manje, woona kuti zvakakukoshera ndezvipi. And I suggest talk to him, find other people to talk to him that he will probably appreciate and value achinzwa kwavari. And and take it from there. Ndo pandagumira Dewa.
Thank you so much, Auntie Clay. Right, those who wanted to ask questions, now you can interact and ask your question that you wanted to ask.
But Tanganana, Auntie Clay.
Wabvunza kuti
ndiyana Lisa pandatizvo. Okay, we want to look at the era of everybody, how nguva yatakakudzwa isusu kana nguva yakakura tichida kutaura nezvaiko zvinezvi, because nguva yanadhewa yataurwa wanga usingambooni mai nababa vachibatana. We could see them probably once in a while vachingozodhensawo ananzanana vana rumba, nguva yacho yainzi rumba mazuva ekudhara ikoko. But kwete zvekuti zvamazuva ano izvi. Saka vabereki vemazuva ano vabereki vekudhara vatori pachinhamo chakasiyana. Saka ndomubvunza mwana nchiti nekuona kwedu kukudzwa kwatakaitwa nenguva yacho nenguva yeikuno zvino izvi nemaroorwo ari kuita vanhu nguva ino nenguva yekudhara zvakatosiyana. If I want to look at it and say it, zvakasiyana. Even matime dzemarelationship yekuti maybewo zvekuti vanenge vachifambidzana uri mukoma nemusikana 2 months unonzi munhu aroorwa, 3 months kana 3 years whatever. zvinogona zvine masimilarities that varies, but zveshua zvekuona ma-affections aitwa nana baba nana mai nguva yedu isusu ma-1960 uku neko zvino 2023 zvakatosiyana. Tinoona baba vachipinda pagedha vachisumudza mai vachinovakanda pamubhedha vachijambirana, totonzwa mama kutotsikirira whatever zviri kuitika. But that time wanga bvisa vasingaitiki, but vaitozoona zveshuwa kuti tiri kumultiply mai vane nhumbu, papera dzimwe gore vane nhumbu futi, but kutasvana kwavaita zvasingazikanwa kuti zviri kufamba sei. Saka ndosaka ndiri kuti pane ava vachiri vadiki hapana room here, because there's always growth in everything. Growth in as vanhu, and growth is your focus is in your kwamuri kuda kunanga. Growth is in imba yenyu, growth is in vana venyu mda kuti vana 6 here kana 2. Saka as a relationship mukomana nemusikana zvakapera, mukomana nemusikana akaramba arimo asina kutengerwa keke repabhedhi kana rose, but now vamurume nemukadzi. Saka tinofungawo here kuti hatifungewo here kuti zvinhu zvekuti vachadzidzana vagokudzana vachidi vogovhaluwana pa how important things are going to be in their house or in their marriage. Semataura anamboita pane zvimwe zvinhu zvisina kukosha, pane zvimwe zvinhu zvakakosha, but depending on who and when and how. Saka kana vakutaurirana as they should be communicating in their relationship. But kuti nokuti anofanira kumusiyanga ma-red flags. People change, just like she said, kuti anochinja nenzvimbo nekuona nekuda, because munhu mukuru anozvichinja ega. But apa situation yekuti tiri mukadzi wangu ndamurume wako, saka ndokwanisa kukuchinjira kuti imba yedu ivakike. Kana ngatichinje maitiro as mukadzi nemurume kuti zvinhu zvedu zvitifambire. That goes to everybody and everything, because as you grow we change our thinking, our doings, our jobs. Tinotochinja, nobody stays stagnant. Azviite kunyepa chaiko. Saka ndisva ndiri kuti tinengoti kati dai akamusiyana 3 years zvazoti hapana here kapotential kekuti now zvavava murume nemukadzi vakuona things differently, or maybe this guy achazviona kuti mukadzi wangu anokoshesa bhedhe rake, ndikandidi timboendawo out timbonodya. Hapana here, hamusi kuzvionawo here kuti it's a potential yekuti zvinokwanisa kuzoitika sevanhu vachakudzana vachachembedzana varipo. Ina hangu ndoti zviripo, because that's what people do. Vanezuro nezvanhasi zvinotofanira kuti zvisiyane. Saka kana zvichigara zvakadaro hapana. Saka they should not get even married. Angataura zvekuroora musikana waangachidana nezuro, kuratidza kuti kana ndokuda nhasi mamwana akachitoorana, kuratidza kuti pane growth. So if they're growing together, of course they're going to communicate in what can we do, what shall we do, no, yes baby, what. Ndomubvunza wangu kuti saka imimi hamusi kuona kuti potential iripo kuti vanhu ava vachachinja maitiro semukadzi nemurume here. But I'm looking at the positive, not at the negative, because zveabuse zvinogona kuwanikwa here vanhu vakaramana vakazodiwa, and I'm looking at growth as in a good way. Sekuti mukadzi uyu she communicate nemurume wakuti makore awandisa, tani 5 years shamwari ndoda kumbonditengerawo kana kuti keke, kana kuti anozopa mari ndazotenga keke rangu ndazodai, but vachicommunicate so that they're in uniform, vari on same page.
Simira ndichokupindura ipapo nekukurumidza. I would want to say kutika we make a big mistake yekuti kana tawa na vanhu vedu tichakwanisa kuvachinja. That is the biggest mistake you will ever make going into a relationship. You can never change anyone.
Thank you, George.
What? You can never. Chinodikwa ndechakudai so tichitaurirana sevanhu. Ndakubvisa Dr. Love wangu huya, ndakuita ugangster manje. Gangster ndiwe kudai so. You never ever put any expectations on anybody but yourself.
Gangster madopedza.
But I'm not saying to change a person.
Yeah, all right. Dr. Love. All right.
Hello?
We are here. Yeah.
Okay. Ndanchiti, never put any expectations on anyone but yourself. Because if you put my expectations on someone, mafungiro enyu, nyangu mataurirana for hours on end, the way one will think about what you are saying versus what you want to see happen, zvinotombo potsana. Saka ngatisape my expectations kune vamwe and putting that burden on someone else. Be responsible for yourself. Be responsible for your own happiness. I understand. When you talk about needs, emotional, physical, my 5 languages of love, you can express them as much as you want. If your partner respects you and loves you, they will try, but they will never do it 100%. Iwewe ukaita my expectations kuti I told you once, I told you twice, I told you 3 times, asa unakunditiraka. You actually are pulling a wall, an invisible wall in your relationship that will actually harden your position. Pange pasi sina kufarwa. Ayaya kana uya kuzukurwa magaro kudaiso kachida kuita zvekuningirikina zvekutamba neweka uwewe unenge watofinama nekuti mumwoyo mako kaumu uri kukaunda kuti 4 times auna kudaiso asi ndakakutaurira kuti, because those are your expectations. Not iye achitofunga kuti ndatorova bhora kumberi ndatoita 6 chairo pacricket. Iwewe asi yeye mupfungwa dzake ari kutokushora pane zvawaita nekuti unenge usina kuitei kuzadzikisa zvaanenge aexpecta kuti uite. So ngatisaningirikine remedzana tichipana my expectations. I expect him to do this, I expect him to do this. Expect yourself to do something. When you want to change, it's you. You can never ever change anybody. And I will tell you one thing, when you think kuti somebody is changing, if they are changing because they want to make you happy, it's not going to last long. It is only when they see in themselves the benefit of that change that it will stick. Saka, to answer your question, nyangwe vari vana vaduku asi vane that behavior yakato buildwa up since they were young. It is harder for them to change, but they still hope sezvamataura kuti if they are willing to change, they will. Ndosaka ndataura paya pekutanga, and I hope munondinzwisisa and you will hear me really well, kuti when you talk to your husband with affirmations, and varume tunoda respect, confirmation, tunoda kupiwa kunzi isusu tiri panyanga, asi murimi muri panyanga, tunozviziva. Asi our egos need to be stroked in some way. And this kuda kukunyeperai. Varume tuna ma egos amwe asinganzwisisikewo. There are times zvekutotika kana musinganzwe kuti ma egos achona anostrokwa seika, munogara mune nzara. Nekuti munenge moshungurudza munhu anongoti just one small simple word of affirmation, of acknowledgement, munokutswa kusvika musada. That's all I'm saying. If you can hear me, please hear me now. Men, they desire to be respected. Kwete respect yacho naisi yaye kuti unouya uchipfugamira munhu ka uchipfugamira munhu uchiombera uchiti vekwanhingirya mtupo yawo whatever. That's not the respect I'm talking about. The respect is when you are inotaridzika mukutaura kwaunenge uchiita nemunhu wako, mukuda kwemunhu wako nemazwi ako. Then that is the golden ticket. With that respect and acknowledgement, zvimwe zvose zvika izvi nyangwe yanga iri mari iyi yanga achibatirira ka maoko nenguva yakawanda they will loosen that hand. That's all it is. Stroke their egos.
Thank you, so Dr. Love. But I've got a question that I want to ask. According to the letter, this lady said, this guy has got good sides that he has. So are we to say, Taurus are all the good that this guy or Varume do because of one single day of your birthday or one single day of Valentine? Do we need to throw all the goods that this guy or that have done because birthdays only comes once? Well, seriously? I don't think if we are going to do a poll of asking kune murume rakamboita tantrum or to be upset because their girlfriend or wife or partner didn't buy them a birthday present, or maybe it's 0.01%. But when it comes to you women, why is it monopatkana steric because of single day? Why that single day you forget all the good things that I might have done, gone through, but on that single day, birthday and Valentine, what's chinokubata steric chinenge chirichi? Are you always here? Is it going to change anything? Yes, my dear.
Angaita article list ekuti zvaakugona zvii tise paskeo zvakanaka because arikona ungagona bondi rikumufadza nditi but bondi doesn't do anything. Waona ndozvakadai article list sekuti zvaarikugona zvakane zvakati then tozvisa padandiro kuti aiwa arikugona shingirira mwana but kana asina kuti palist tamunyomba zvedu mukomana. But inini I would like to say kuti chii, I wish she had said, Kuti, what is his reason for not doing these things?
He doesn't believe in those things.
That means, do you know Mama churches are not kwanzi? I think the AFM is not Nororana Pachenium Katimo. It's because Canada Patavan, we see another Patan, one Glikenuko, Mopandana Mumba. Because they don't believe in so many things. Before George Batara statement Farida, do not change a person. In minimum, wep. And I don't like Mukazalotaurisa. Don't change me. And it only because this is it only change my can't foot in the new. So don't change out the. So if this guy doesn't believe in all those things, it's now up to the girl. After she go na she go to my birthday, will just go by. Happy birthday, sweetie. Don't pache papa. This guy has no excuse. At 32, ngoma dewa. Isusuga. Wakatanga ma TV and calling them a black and white. Takapu amkando. Those dramas are piwaga. Those were for us to learn. Baba vizi mama vizi vaidanana vaibatana magaro vaikisana vaifamboka batana maoko. At 32 pakapinda na studio 263 pakapinda parafini vese vaita zvemalavingtons. They were teaching us kuti ndo zvinoita kuti rudo rwemumba rugare. All those things zvasingo zvedrama kuti toseka ma comedy toseka toti we learned from those things. Anabai jabu weko studio 263. They were in love, never rumevavo. Saka this guy cannot say kuti azini kutoda kushita. Saka doka nifana tangira mwana msikana kuti is she going to be able to go through na emkoma now? Kana asikagoni my sister siyana nazvo. Kana shingira because unoshingira for 5-10 years. Zvichasvika pakukugonyongonya because ezvinezvika takakura isusu even Valentine's yanga isina basa. Patakazosvika kuma-90s yanga yakuti it was like 40% of women it was important. Tikapinda ma-2000 maybe 80% of women vanga vachivaida. Right now tapa 95% of women vari kuikoshesa. Things are changing. So is this guy going to be able to, and this girl wacho is she going to be able to munhu wese murana chayakabata maflowers evalentine iye ega ega asina. Those are the things that she has to consider kuti achazviona sei. Kuchechi kwaanenge achienda vamwe vakadzi vari kupiwa program kakuchechi kekunzi manya baba toda kuti valentine inomupada nemaflowers kuchechi because the husband doesn't believe in it. Iye ega ega couple inenge isina maflowers. How is she going to take it? So let's learn to adjust nekufambirana nenguva. Indombosekwa nevanangu kuti hey mom, you're too old fashioned because there's some things that taizviita but ivo vafambiranawo nenguva. I always learn from them. Hakuna zvokuti aiwa izvi hatizviti tasingazviti saka and stop them. No, inini wacho I have to adjust to their generation. Not kuti murume wavho atisika kuti hanzi handizvifariri handizvidi haiwa zviwa saka muSRB ngaatsvagawo muSRB zvinoenderana. Thank you.
Maita zvakanaka vapindura mubvunzo. See, you adopt as nenguva netime. That's what I was asking. But you're not changing a person, but the environment and what's going on changes you. That's my point. My question. I'm not saying I'm not changing, but you change according to what's happening and where you want to be and how you are going about it, doing it. That's how you change. This guy I don't think that's what he's going to do in the next 5 years. That's my thinking. But I'm going to change.
I want to respond to that one. Yawatanzi vakadzi kutitira tantrum birthday and all that. Imi manditi mune ego yataurwa yenzi inoda kupuruzirwa ego inoda kustroke. Isusu tine attention inodawo kustroke. That's how it is. You were built kuti you've got this ego. We know it and we know it. That's why uchitona kuti if a woman wants money from a man, she acts like a bitch, stroking that ego. Kutoita zvese kana ukatiita chakati I do. No, you have ego. We want attention. So it's just like that. Every woman unto that attention. Even uchigara naye mumba, uchimuona every day. But anotongoda kugonzi, you look beautiful. You are beautiful. That's how it is, Even uchiona vhudzi rake every day, tell her kuti your hair it's nice, That thing yekuti you are paying attention, you are noticing me. That's what we want. Birthday, birthday, it's not avasi vese vanochemera zvavo mabirthday, but kungoratidza kuti you realized the day I was born. Not only my birthdays, vamwe vanoto even mabirthdays evana chaivo chaivo vamwe varume hatozivi. Mubvunze kuti mwana wako akazvarwa rini haazivi. We know you are busy, you've got busy schedules, and you guys, you are not good in remembering things. But ndikatokuudza kuti mukadzi izvozvo ukamubvunza kuti makasangana musi wani, anokuudza kuti musi wakati, nguva dzakati, pakati, ndakapfeka chakati, iwe wakapfeka chakati. They've ma-anniversaries asingaperi. Pane anniversary yemusi wamakasangana, neyo musi waakabvuma, nemusi wamakazorora, wamakanobvisa pfuma, nemusi wamakazochata. They know all those things.
Nemusi wamakaisana chaiwo chaiwo kutanga.
You see? So they know all those things. I know someone anotoziva all those dates and every time in the events. So that's how they are. And ndopaambotaurwa naAunty Clay kuti ziva the language of love of your partner. Kuti anoda kuitwa sei. Ukangoziva ichocho chete hauna problem. Last time we did takaramba kuti aikona kutora zvawaitira Jenny and you want to come to do it to Portia, because Jenny and Portia are two different people. They have different interests. They love different colors. They have different heights, different altogether in everything. So ukaziva kuti Jeni aida zvakati but Poshi haazvidi izvozvo, anoda zvakati, hauna kana any problem mumarriage yako or murelationship. So it's just about learning each other kuti uyu anofarirei. Mumwe munhu haatodi zvokubatwa mazamu, mumwe munhu haatodi zvokubatwa magaba, mumwe munhu anotokudza kuti inini ndozvida, mumwe haadi. So you need to understand and to learn your person kuti anoda chii, how do I, kana akatsamwa ndinoita sei, and all those things, you know.
Saka muri complicated then.
We are not complicated. You just need to learn and adapt to it.
Mira, Saka.
And I think
oh yeah.
Thank you. I think what is important in rukuwirirana nezvirikutaurwa, what's very important one is that, for example, tichishandisa iye munyori kuzviziva iye kuti iye chinomufadza parudo chii, kuti nekuti mumwe munhu angambokuzivira zveshuwa kuti chinokufadza ende hapana munhu akambouya one kuzokufadza iwe usingagone kufara wega. Saka iwe ukauya uri 100%, you're expecting someone to come ari 100%. One, the fact that he needs to understand himself and be able to guide you through kuti unatsokumunzwisisa, ugomudzidza, and iwewe ugonzwisisa, because obviously kana uchida munhu ka, the best way you can show affection is from your understanding of what affection means. But then as you go with time, you understand how a person appreciates, whether it is their time, space, and how they, and through communication, kuti izvi ndo zvinondifadza, kana kuti unoona kuti izvi ndo zvinomufadza. Asi zvino, iye kana asingaoni love language yemusikana wake, kuti musikana wake uyu anotoda kuitirwa zvinhu zvinoratidza kuti wamufunga, uri kuyeuka zvakamukoshera. One, musikana akaona mamwe maqualities emurume uyu waari kuda kuroorwa naye akakosha, akanaka, she can negotiate. I think ndazvitaura, she can negotiate to compromise and say, I will find ways of fulfilling this way of affection that I need. Iye watoita conscious decision yekuziva kuti murume ake hapana paachambofulfilla need iyi. Iye ndiye anofanira kutova more conscious to fill that void, because it's not going to go away. Despite of loving herself, but antoida kubva kuna someone as well. That's the whole point about looking for affection. It's not that we if we did not want affection from people, we wouldn't go looking for men, because unongozvifadza uri wega. What's the point of looking for one? So that you get that other piece that you can't give yourself. I can love myself. I can afford to buy myself flowers. I can afford to do that. But chinondinakidza pakuzvitengera maflowers too. But if someone akanononga maruva mugarden akanditambidza, the thought that they have done that for me, that affection, that gesture is meaningful. Ndochandiri kutsvaka. Saka iye mukomana uyu nemusikana uyu pane kutaurirana nekudzidzana kunofana kunatsoitika. But the things that you can't change about that person, I agree with the fact that you can't change a person. And iye kana asiri willing, then you do the other parts complement.
It's clear, anti-clear. You know why I ndakangokunangai? Because I love you. That's why.
Aiwa, like why?
Ndataura hangu shoko rangu ranzwisisika chimirai ndichikutaurai kudai inonzi nyaya yema-affection kanezvo sezvi. Why does it cost money? Why is it affordable? It should not cost.
It should not cost money at all. Even if Muskana Uyuga, from the way I've read this, the Nyaya Taura, even giving affection in the form of gifts, munhu akaenda akati unoziva paya patikasangana tiri pasi pemhacha saka ndapfuura nepamhacha paya ndikawana mahacha because handifungisa patikasangana paya. That gift and the affection is powerful. Haina kutengwa nemari, asi kuti the gesture is a gift with meaning. Saka even kana pa birthday papo, no one needs to break the bank. And unfortunately, pakati pedo, among us there are gold diggers, among us there are slay queens, and that we can never run away from. As much as among us kuna na budhi vaya vanoita se vanoda kuchora mari kubva kuvanasikana nevakadzi, and they misuse, and we are all not at the same level of emotional understanding. There are some people that want to capitalize on that. That is the unfortunate part. And the evil manje, they are not just whatever which is a gift is not just for them, it's for their family, the neighborhood, and the people varikumusha kuti vazvizive. That's where the anomalies lie. But for a genuine person who is in love, who appreciates anything, no amount of money kana munhu auya nemuhacha vanhu vakasangana pemuhacha, that gift yakapfuura any kana perfume inotengwa kana Giorgio Armani or whatever. You can't price that. Because that person who anombomaisa patable ozoti ndozomadya later kana kuti ndomaita sei. Why? Because such gifts are valuable, and you will forever remember that. Ndoti akazvirangarira andaifunga kuti ndini ndakaona ndega. And then the next thing ozoti you know what? Again, it is the meaningful thinking behind the gift and acknowledging someone and affirming that I value you, I see your interests, I see where you're coming from. We are walking this journey together. I am here for you, to affirm that in you. And that should be reciprocated as well, understanding what the other partner, how they want affirmation and appreciation. Do love language yacho.
Siri kubocha tiziye sendera zvenyu mberi.
That's the love language. Thank you. Yes.
Inini ndakuda kungotaura kudai, so kune varume nevakadzi this time of the generation, there is no reason kukanganwa an anniversary, a birthday, a chichi, whatever is important. Sevarume ka pane ma-apps. Let me just tell you one funny story. Ndichiri ku college, I literally pama internet aya panga achatanga, I created inonzi a reminder service on the internet mazuva yayo 1999 2000, and chireminder service ichochi chairemindisa maparents evanhu vekuchikoro kwangu kuti mwana ari kuenda kuchikoro achinoita ma-exam this day and this day, so you need to I remind you kuti muite chicare package, you know, for that exam, kuti I am thinking of you, son or daughter, and good luck in your exams. And it will even show kuti these are the subjects that your son or daughter are actually going to be writing on these days. ndakachicreata ichocho 1999 ndakachitengesera chikoro changu inini chandaiva ndichienda kuitira kuti nditei ndiwanise kuti vanhu vanzwisise how important it was for my dates. I know how important they are. Hello. Saka nyaya yacho ndeyoyo. There's no need to be kuti tikanganwe. Murikunzwa. There are apps out there. That's all I'm saying.
Dr. Love, there are apps out there. So put it in the apps that my birthday is on Wednesday, the 22nd. Yeah, because I'm gonna come on Friday. Those what another birthday, but I'm coming on Friday. Just kuti vanhu vakandikanganwa vakandibuka musi wechitatu vana but Dr. Love wakataura kune ma-apps reminder kuti no today's elders birthday
34 Friday tobva tarega kutopinda palife pacho Friday
uri kuona majeka saka ndobehavior nemukomana wemanje muri kuzona hanzi ane ane excuses when is their birthday now hanzi find something to say
yeah
saka kona an excuse Friday paapa hasi kupinda palife saka same applies to this guy but every time is this girl's birthday hanzi ukamubvunza he come up with a lot of excuses.
Yeah, Christmas iri kuuya futi Dewa. We are reminding you Christmas iri kuuya futi. You know, zvinhu zvekuda kuti tora muchitendesa umusha unosakura uko. That's not what it is all about kuendeswa kumusha kunoswera ndiri mumunda. I want to be taken out, you know, to be pampered there, manicure, pedicure, ndakazorora. Because then tichishanda gore rese woda unditora undiendesa kumusha.
But okay. Oh, it's Thursday. Thank you, Emilia. But can I ask you a simple question, Lisa? With all these expectations that you want from me, do you do it in return?
We do every day, Dewa, but you guys, you don't amuzvione, and you don't have.
Makarekare vakataya dangoitirwa chete makarekare. Vanoenda kuvakamwe. Saka
vakadzi zveshe they do it every day but varume amuzvioni.
How? Can you explain?
I do use special meals, Dewa. We do for you special meals. We my extremes making sure that shit you look smart, basa, masoksi, you know, and I was expecting you to come and say, wow, maybe these are nice.
Do you know?
I'm against women, but this is what she just said. It's what she sure short track up short track on your hand. We don't go to visit my tags. Short track was underwear, my socks. I'm reading. We don't go figure. You have to put it again. I don't know. We're not that good every day. No, but we do this every day.
Do you know the problem here? We materialize everything. Takumba is a dollar value. There's so much you do, even Mumba. They want Majera with the Pamela Basapaya, Muneta shower in you, most total embassy, you mark to the Maquins. That special thing, which you do in a Mukanin Pamela shower, don't we see our embassy side? That is something. And this is that ndinogona kuita zvimwe zvidobi netomato so zvatombodziswa kuna chef kuya zvekutenderedza katomato koita ngati iroso ndozvitiite muplate mako handiti iwe usvikawo but naimege nasva manditira this is nice haikona ngonyumbera salt wakutopakira mukana usina mbotaura anything about it. There is so much that we do mudzimba imomo zvamusingaoni.
But we don't want you to say this every day. This is what we do it every day. But you don't say it every day. I think
Exactly.
Dr. Love, vakurumidza kuti chicken out zvavo. I mean, vachiripo Dr. Love, please come in and say this for yourself, guys. Because kuti varume munozviita.
This is why
You don't want to show it. You don't show it, but you say it sometimes. And so
Yeah.
because I know we as women, we do it every day. But we don't want to thank you every day. But I know there is one day I'm going to thank you, and that thank you, what are you thinking? What are you going to do? What are you talk a special something copy catch can go to for the things that you do for me every day. No, tinga here maro acho iwayo kanti mahande tunodyawo out yacho kana kuti something madima lights mango ndingona mpa muri course.
You know where you guys are getting everything wrong, right?
Okay, here we go.
He's supposed to do these things every day to you guys, right?
Sechi.
Security. Hold on. Let me explain. Mirai, hold on.
Explain.
Hold on. Let me explain.
Yes.
Security. Unoziva kuti kana ndiripo unoraradze danda unoziva kuti pakanokwa ndindiromuka ndichienda kutarisa nekudhoo. Mira koni mira. Unoziva kuti pakanokwa ndini ndichaenda kutarisa nekudhoo. Zvese zviri kuti gijigiji ndini ndichaona sezvo. Saka we are there for you guys. Munoziva kuti security yenyu kana toripo muripo.
Saka ndichipindura mukomadewa. Because I'm the same person andiri kuchema kuti muri kuspenda so much time muri kumabhawa nekumabhora uko. You are coming home at 2 a.m. muchibva kubhora handitika security papa. Wamosika kumbokuridza ngonono.
Can I answer you on that one? Can I answer you on that one? Right. Ukaona ndaenda kubhawa handitika? Kana uchindinda semadiro ari kutaura yaka haurari because you'll be worried where am I. Handiti. Mira, pump your brakes. Pandinodzoka handitika? Ndauya ndapinda mumachira handitika? Unobva wara, that shows your security is there now. You've got peace of mind. Saka musambozviperedza nyika tinoprovide security every day.
Aiwa hande nayo ngomadewa. Pamunenge musiku handitika ndakamira inini kuti mudzoke kumba. Do you know the anxiety that women go through? Musiri pamba. I'm checking my phone with akuna accident yaitika. I'm gonna kurara not because we love you, we can't sleep. No, it's the anxiety atatokwira
of the unknown.
Of the unknown when you're out there. Varume wakawanda, they don't even text kuti I want to kubhora chichi. They tell you they have that love, which I want my sweetheart. I'm not saying, but I'm going to hang around with my guys. It's okay. Party, listen, I'm because they are a problem. Okay. Anxiety, I'm going to quit and to go in the
Dewa, I'm going to go on men and women up because yes. Vamunenge muri kubhora isusu takakumirai vanhu utokudai handitika takakumirai but mukukumbira kwatakakuitai hatisi kuziva kuti muri papi. Ndiri kutrai kufona hauna kutombondiudza kuti uri kubhora. Ini ndini ndongoziva kuti apa murume wangu ari kubhora kana ndaenda out kudrink but hauna kundiudza. Ndakuda kufind out kuti uripi hauchada kudera foni. Saka BP yakutokwira BP plus anxiety yatokwira kuti haasi kudera foni. Saka anani aripi chichichichi handimazvona. Imi mota ndikumirirei ndakakumirirai masvika kumba saka ndodzipodora manje. Ndikakubvunza kuti wanga ari kupi ninguva dzekusvika kumba here idzodzi vachihera vanotaurisa vaya. 1 2 yes pane varume vanotaura zveshuwa kuti baby please do not wait up for me, I'm going to be late tonight. Chaenda kusports bar nhasi kunotamba Arsenal neChelsea bhora chanonoka kupera. Of course yes pamwe iyoyo ndikutokuona zvangu kumba apa ndamopawo leeway kana ndangondiudza kuti ndise munhu ari kuenda neboys chimbovapawo time yekuenda neboys but bhora rapera na10 ndiri kukuda kana ndakakumirira 11 12 1 ndiri kufonera chandifika kudera phone but wandiudza kuti uri kubhora saka asi bhora rapera ausandiudza kuti bhora zvarapera takamboita 1 or 2 because yes of course I'm going to give you the way kuti mumbotora 1 and 2 neboys muchidebata bhora utanga chifamba sei. Imimi tikakupa izvozvo you want to use that against us kuti ndakuudza 1 kuti ndandiri kwakati but imi bhora rapera unazondianfema kuti no zvarapera bhora ndichamboda hang out na Jimmy na Timmy. Saka imi mukauya ndakapfeka majombo nenhingirigini, ndakapfeka jean nebelt rangu, ndakapfeka bhachi ndakarara, ndakapfeka matimberland, makupenga chera ndio zvaunoita panapa. Yatora noise mumba. But just kungokomunikata kuti no ndazodai so vamwe vakadzi hatinzwisise, yes, but vamwe tinonzwisisa nekuti we know kuti we are two different people. You have your likes and I have my likes. Ndikuna kuendawo out nini ndaenda kwakati. But communication yekuti ndisaiva neanxiety kuti pamwe munhu amiswa uya akadhakwa ndilavi. Ndakutomirira kuti pamwe ambulance kana kuti mapurisa achafona iwe nokuti tikufonera wadzima foni hausi kudera apa ndikutofona kuti that bitch of a wife utoudza mabhurira kuti simukadzi rangu riri kunetsera. Nyambero it's just picking up a phone. What baby, I'm okay, I'm on my way, give me 2 hours. Utandivhara muromo. I'm okay baby, give me 2 hours. Nyango una mai nini? But wapindira phone watondi havegadzikana kuti uri right, ndiri kuuya. Ukareka kutera ukadzima foni inyaya ukauya kumenda kukubvunza utanzi vanotaurisa. But ndiwo wazvitanga.
Asi mimi kana takafona munenge moti mavakupi, makuda kuitei, makuzodii. Cool. Ndafona kuti ndikutaurirezve kuti I'm gonna be an hour too late.
Good.
Yatova nyaya.
Wadzima foni ka wandiudza iwe chidzima foni. Ndasvika kumana katanga kuti yeweya. Auna pawafona ndakudera here. Because varume muri soft ka. Because varume muri soft, even if when you're wrong, you guys are very good at turning tables around. You're very good at making us feel guilty for something that you've done. Varume, you're very good at
okay, as much as you want to blame us, right? Vakadzi vedu mimi don't appreciate us. If I'm to send you a message now, kuti I love unonzi kwakanaka here urude. Wachicha waita. Because I'm doing this. No, I'm being real. Yes, never kubvunza varume vakaroti tora mufoni ungotext message yako mukadzi kuti I love you. Unonzi kwaitika chi? Yeah. Tell me what have you done now? Because I don't know kuti I don't know. Even pakuenda ipapa andika mukadzi akaudza murume wako kuti I'm going out. No man uchochorodza you put uri kuenda nani? Uchadzoka ngwai? Muri kuenda kupi? No, unonzi okay. Ndokona madzoka madam. Andika if I'm to tell you I'm going out. Yeah. Uri kuenda nani? So benefit. Right? Yeah, Dr. Love wantaurisa futi. Unotanga kuudzwa ma problems. Aiwa no.
Aiwa.
Zvinodependa nekuti iwe uri munhu akaita sei dewa. Kana uri munhu asina musikanzwa ukandiudza kuti ndakuenda kwakati, I'll just say no, it's okay, I'll see you when you come back. Pamwe pacho nditokudza kuti can you go and hang out with your friends this weekend? I also want to do 1 or 2 things. But kana uri munhu anozikanwa nemusikanzwa tinenge titori worried kuti unodzoka rini, unenge uchiitei, unenge uri papi chaipo, tinenge tichati kuti as GPS because mukaenda hamudzoki, kana mukatoenda munodzoka mane nyaya takunzwa nyaya dzakawanda.
Nyaya dzamunodzoka kumene makarara.
Zvinowanzoitika kana kwakambobuda mafruits emujolo in the relationship, wozoda tanga manje kwanda-update after that, then hakusina tangai muchatanga relationship, noti kwambobuda vana kwazobuda mujolo kunzi unanhingi nanhingi. No, that won't work. Vakadzi veshe were difficult on that one. But mukangotanga relationship yenyu muchingo-updateana, ukabva kumbo uchisvika kuti by 6 ndendadzoka, ukaona 6 dzachaya text yokudiwa kuti ndichiri kwakati. Nozobuda unzi ndandine chikomba uko, mangwana ndadazomu-update, anotofunga kuti kune chikomba. Ndopamazonzi kwanzi ita video call ndione kuti uri papi.
Inini what I always tell my young boys vari kuroora handiti?
Yes.
Ndeyekuti kana wagara uchibva musi weFriday udzoka musi weMonday. Gara mukadzi wako aziva kuti unobva Friday udzoka musi weMonday. Do not change your pattern. Ukadazo uri kuona I've never drank. Ndikadatanga anowa zvinezvi ka panoita hondo because ndagara ndino. Saka munhu ndaangoziva from day 1 kuti no, munhu wangu uyu, I remember tsana wangu vaitera mukanya vaizati vakabva ku7 miles vanoenda kwamurumbedzi, vakabva murumbedzi vanoguma wako madangure vadzoka musi weMonday. Uri kuona? And the wife was okay with that. because ndo yanga itori routine yawo that Friday shasha ibatiki pane. Murikuona? Because imi wakadzi munenge makachijairira munoita manje kuti
True.
ndikatanga kukufonera every day kona 6 makusoti good morning babes. Good morning babes. Na 6 every day. Right. Musi wandinoregera maybe ana uchaja phone, it becomes a problem. So I always tell men, don't be predictable by your women, because the moment you become predictable, it becomes a problem. Because ukada uzochinja that routine vakadzi amudi ndo problem yamuita manje kuti amuzodi manje mimi amuzodi nipa that leeway kuti okay ndanonoka kuya way because amuzozinzwisi manje izvezvo. Sekuti benefit ndikuona muda kutaura then sister P.
I give that to you, there was whatever is true.
Okay. Sekuru. Then sister P, how are you?
Good say.
Bo.
Sure inenge right. Ngoita 2 cents. Ndandakateerera zvangu kuseri. So some of the things zvandandichinzwa zvimwe zvacho zvinenge zvine ma-contradictions. Which at times makes it difficult kuti nyatsoziva kuti toita sei. Like for example, Connie said haadi kuchinjwa iye because munotaurisa ndirika. But at the same time he expects munhu wakaita seni usingadi zvemaruva kuti ndichinje ndiite zvaanoda iye. That already becomes a problem.
Rega ndikupindure ndisapindira mberi. Ndati munhu you cannot change them. Kana waona kuti munhu haasha maflowers, iwe maflowers. Ibva wasiya. Don't continue with that relationship. Ndopa ndinoti nditombo kudate because uda kundichinja nditi. Ndopa ndatipa papo. You cannot change a person because you want a relationship. Vakadzi vakawanda murodhi, vakomana vakawanda murodhi. Do not change a person anzati uyu zvakati handizvidi.
No, toda kuti tipanane advice dziri realistic. Munhu unochinjwa mukomadewa. Marriage is all about tolerance and adjustments. You are bringing two people with different personalities, and so the question ukuthi munhu haachinjwi is out of question here. Somehow you have to change kuti uadjust ukwanise kugarisana nemunhu wako. But in this case, what I think is important is, even some of the examples angachipiwa nevanhu. Sorry, Connie, but it's because of the examples you gave. You gave a good example. So that's already an example that has been set. Kuti kana kune birthday, unoya nenzimbe, unoya nembambaira, unoya nei. Watopiwa that example. But ngatisireka kuzvitora izvezvo zvokuti our experiences isusuka ndo aka-experience munhu wese. Let's realize kuti there are some people who never saw that. And variko vanhu vakadaro. Inini pandakakura my father vaiva kubasa taivaona muna December. Handitika? December ndo yataiziva kuti ndo patinotengerwa nhumbi dzeChristmas. So handina kumbogara ndakaziva chinhu chinonzi birthday present ndichikura kuzvikura kwangu kwese. So let's realize there are people who are like that. Tikaziva izvozvo kuti vanhu vakadaro variko, then tinoshanda navo zvakanaka. This guy, I think he has potential to be a very good husband, and there's no reason yekuti asiwe nemukadzi wake. So taziva kuti tine vanhu vakadaro, tochiti how do we work now? And this is where I would advise our brothers who are like me, kuti at times hatifanira kuzongova too rigid. Tofanira kuziva isusu kwatakabvawo nemacircumstances edu nemalimitations ataiva nawo isusu. Toziva kuti environment yatakakurira haisiro environment especially atari kana takunoona mumadiaspora kuno, it's a completely different world. Zvakuda kuti ti adjustewo a little bit. Zvimwewo tichidzidzawo zvimwewo zvinocompromise mavalues edu. We should also stick to that kuti iwewo compromise hawo. And it should not be a one-way traffic yongoti varume ndio vanofanira kucompromise. Iwe unofanira kuziva kuti kana achiinsista kuti zvemaruva hazvidiwo ukamapiwawo this year, you can also go on 2-3 years usina kungocomplaina nezvemaruvawo. Then wozombotaurawo kuti maruva angu ndakuadawo. That's the compromise we need, kuti marriage ishandike. And also kana munhu azviita, let's be positive about it. Positive enforcement works. Kana ndikauya nawo maruva musi wandauya nawo, haikona kutanga kutaura kuti kwanzi awa watora muomata aya anga atosvava atozodii. We go step by step, stage by stage. Handitika tichikusvidzirawo kana munhu paagona papawo kuti ndizvifilewo kuti musi wandauya nemaruva, what has changed, ndizvionewo. Handitika kuti kutanga kusoropodza futi ndatomboya nawo. So that's another message that women need to also learn, because you have a tendency to compare. Kuti mai ningi wakaudzirwa zvibhukera maruva rakadai, iwo wangotana pamushangura uri apa.
Wababa makuva.
Yeah. So let's be positive. Nemunhu wedu tokusvidzirana todi zvinoendeka kumberi. So inini kwandiri, what I would advise my sister, I think I mentioned a little bit. She has nothing to worry about in as far as I'm concerned about their marriage. She has nothing to worry about. I would have been worried, like I said before, if this guy was unongeta overspend money carelessly, recklessly. I think that's a big red flag. Than this guy who is cautious, methodical in how he does things. He has potential. Here and there. Arege kuzongowawo too rigid. Kungoti so that was my message here. Some of the things that we think is so obvious, it might not be obvious to everyone. One person was talking about my black and white, some people will never got that exposure. So and hazvina kuti hatisi vanhu vekuti taitoga tanzi I rule you out completely. No. So that's my message,
Right. Thanks. Sister P, how are you?
Hello, Dewa. I'm not too bad, and you?
Sharp so manje.
Sankhona, linjani, lonke ma-panelist. Hello, comment section.
Siyaphila sisi. Usiphathelani?
Hayi ngaliphathelani. Ngilalele nje lami indaba lapha ezikhulunywayo.
Okay, khuluma sizwe sisi wami.
This issue, I think it works both sides. Inini I had ex yakadar kuti munu was a Friday. I not disappear. 3 days munu apadik phone haipindi. Even mwana ari kurwara uri eni. Womtumira message kuti mwana ari kurwara ndiri kuchipatara. Other kids need attending to. Munhu ignore. Then over appear. And as if hapana anything wrong. Life is normal. So sometimes, it went on for almost 11 years. Do you even think as a man you have got kids? So urukuta chi, kuita singly, kuita mfana, kuita muna akakura, or a married man. So I think our brothers must in my relationships if you are not ready. Because munotitambudza sometimes. a lot of times vakadzi vari kushungurudzika mudzimba because munhu anopinda marriage but at the same time anota kutamba sesingle man, at the same time anota kutamba semufana, and then you unofanira kuchengeta vana wobva uchengeta iye as another baby. But kana uchitry kuti utaure nemunhu wacho, hey, I'm not a child, hey, you are not my mother. Okay, then behave like a man, then I won't talk to you like a child. So I think in this growing up, varume, I blame men because isu vakadzi, when we say kuti we are ready for a relationship, we are ready. But varume, munota gumbo mumba, gumbo panze, munhu wacho Friday yasvika as if shavi iroro rauya, dhimoni rangu ratanga manje. So guys, but like I'm saying it works both ways. Whenever vakadzi vakadaro kuti Friday inosvika vanozikanwa Zimbabwe yese, unovaona kutauni iyoyo pane party uko, they are there, pane party uko, but pane vana, unotora wanguvai responsibility yako. So inini always kuti both sides, if you are not ready for a relationship, stay away, because you trouble someone's child. Like Sibo was saying, kuti inini I would not sleep because hauzivi kuti munhu ari right, you are worried, you start calling people you don't know. I always tell guys, isu vakadzi we understand, especially kuti kana wati I'm going out, I'm chilling with my friends. If we are not going to come back, call. Hi, mama. I'm at this and ningi chiripo ndichauya late, or you can go to bed. Don't worry, ndichauya. But if munhu is ignoring you and you don't know kuti ari right, chichikuitika, you know kuti mazuva ano munhu anogona kurowa wobva afa. You don't know. And you are worried. If we are not home, we don't sleep. Especially kana tisingazivi kuti uri kupi, are you okay? Chiri difficult with picking up a phone and say, mama, I'm running late. Oh, tapedza bhora, tiri kuenda kubhawa. Inini handifarire murume anogara pamba 24/7. A man needs time with other men. But guys, communicate. Please. Is it difficult to take your phone and call me or send a message? Hi, mama, I'm okay. And I'm going to chill with the big boys for a couple of hours, and I will tell you when I'm on my way home. Simple. But unogara wona nguva iri kufamba 2 makuseni 3 makuseni shasha abva yapinda kuma 6-7 ichinhuwa doro, and vana varara. That irritates me. Vana varara. How? You know kids are sleeping. Why are you making noise? And munovotanga kuita mafights usiku. People are sleeping. Musataro, guys.
But Sister P. One problem you cannot why a singer phone around that time. Because your colleagues or your peers was okuhleka wathi lo muntu wadliswa lokho, why report anomfazi ukuthi ngila, and at times problem futhi khona you women say ngitshayele video call, ngifuna ubona ukuthi nobani chaya video call, you see. So at times tina amakhiwa sithi to avoid a barking dog you have to produce a bone. Saka the best way is just to be quiet. Do not call. The other thing is, do you believe or what's your take? Happy birthday or present for birthday. What's your take on this one? Are you someone who is more into these birthday things or Aulanda Banama birthdays?
Inini tewanda chaira kuti munhu never thought of my birthday, but yake unofunga kuita every year, wotenga toro, even handibwi toro, wotenga toro woita zvese wobva waunza mafriends ake, you have to entertain them till morning hours. But inini, because I got used to it, I never get anything. It doesn't bother me. And nazo, you get me, you don't get me, I don't care. It doesn't make any difference. Because most guys, you don't care about affection. But even, just buy me a bar of chocolate. Is the thought that counts. You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to have a lot of money. Super cards were easy, very easy to please. Just even a bar or buy a bar of chocolate. You say, baby. Because we understand, Dewa, you don't have money. Why would I demand a car when I know what you don't even work? That's being difficult. But just something small. Even mama, let me order you takeaway. Just Chinese, 10 pounds. It's okay. You don't have to go overboard that you can't afford. We understand. And you don't call Dewa. Let me tell you, you guys, you assume. Most women, when you just call it, I'm running late. We understand. Do you think we are monsters? But you know that even hurts when we back more. You don't communicate. Then don't out. Okay, where were you that you can't answer your phone? Just pick up the phone and the don't enter a relationship if you're not ready. Because if you have got that mindset of, my friends will laugh at me, I communicate with my wife. That's why there are no marriages anymore. Why are you marrying your friends? Are they one giving you kwangu? Do they kwangurara you? No. So why you singatambing a friend yako mumba when you are home? Take care of your wife. You know what love is sweet. If you communicate, Chete, Nerudo. That's what I'm saying. You don't need to be a millionaire. Those women that will be demanding Zunzuri expensive, don't bother with them. A lady, a normal lady, I'd rather you give me money and I tell you, Dewa, I want to do a project back home. That's the way I can bother you. But this year, I went to a Range Rover. Yeah, and I know to Mathalela and Jaula sent Range Rover.
But man, andiyakhumbula kudala ekhaya kuti wafuna ukukhombisa icheri iyabuza ukuthi kanti ude unemoto nomana imoto mtande izinto namantombazana mtande izinto kakhulu.
Yikho ngithi likhombisa endaweni ezirong ama-slay queen elawombe yothiwa ngama-slay queen ngoba vele bona ilife yabo is money. Yikho behamba lempinga. So wena don't go for those ladies. Go for a decent woman. You know what? Mkazane brain dewa are not a business, net development. Because what's the point of me wasting money? Did you think as do a dress here $500? Whilst I can get a dress here $20? Ndobi kamari to save mari. Okay, wangu. After 12 months, gubane study of something. You know what I mean? You need women like that. If you see your wife, the only thing she wants, ningi atengera mota nemrume wake nepete yake o varukara gumasalala uko gupa 2-story. Run away because you will never build. Mkati will milk you like umkaza. You know that one you karabambombe. It is sucker blood.
Tick.
Yeah. Yes, tick. Run away from tick. And there are men now who are ticks. Please leave us, brothers. There are men who are ticks who suck you until you're dry.
Tina mashona city shiria buta reken. Yazi
Sibo, what's munu? Yeah, I want this. I want this. Huh? It's one. When do you give me? You know what? Also, guys who drink too much, stop wasting our time. Munova here, I read drunk. Over here, I chin no atoro, and then over here, I'm not as sexy. Then it chongo, Munova wrote. Don't start us.
But sis, hold on. Thanks for bringing up this. But in Zulama, why pose over there? They were last along in bedroom. Why was the pencil?
Most are useless. I'm telling you, they'll just be snoring.
It's not getting drunk. They were very drunk. Not just getting a little bit tipsy, not getting drunk. My drunkard,
unofa nenzara.
Hakuna chinoitika, unofa uri mususpense, apa unenge BP inenge yakakwira, apa unenge uchidzwa jinja zvekuti unoshaya kuti nhasi ndoita sei.
Sibo, you know, Dewa, I always tell you guys,
yes, you know that happens, but can I a little bit tip yeah. Okay, let me not talk because and I don't want to talk about myself because you guys know.
You know what varume Sibo vanofunga kuti isu vakadzi atina mnganjo unorwadza. Then tokuitira hasha woti ye ane hasha hey please service us tovhara muromo yedu even kana wati ndiri kuenda out baby bo wangu
zvinorwadza kana
ndazwako wangu ndakuta but munhu one you don't get serviced, two anodisappear auya apera. Then when I get a chikomba because aityi porridge nai. Then you start saying, hey, Arujola, Bakati, they don't just do Mjolo. You guys, you push us to Mjolo and Zara. Tafan and Zara Muzimbau.
And I'm saying that thank you to Auntie for bringing that story. It's your body. They won't say it. That's I think that's our problem.
Yeah.
But unomuitira actions unomutsamwira nezvimwe zvinhu but iye ushiya kuti komai boy vakatsamwa sei enjoy dzimwe dzinyaya dzacho idzi haataure kuti kuti vana pamujolo uri kushota anongoshona maactions pichi uri kupiwa sadza nemvura sadza mbodza chichi paiwe uchabvunza kuti sadza hambe idya ndo problem yedu vakadzi we're not open enough to say kuti no zvinhu hazvisi kufamba zvakanaka mumbezo.
But if you want, can't you start the men?
We can start you guys. Ndisandoti kana wakadhakwa azvibude because
aimuke unoita ruoko until runorwadza.
Ndikuudze kuti mangwana makuseni wasoba ka zvino zvekuti uye unoti hasha because hapana murume anoda kuzwa kunzi comrade havasi kumira, hapana murume anoda kuzwa kunzi comrade Viverson hapasina, hapana murume anoda kuzwa kunzi government yenyu yapuwa, hapana munoda kuzvibhiga saka ndikakuti blazi hapana paservice yakuleka andi apa kunondifungira manje makudaro ye because wane boyfriend andina boyfriend but ndikukuudza kuti hazvichamira hazvichaiti bho.
Dewa ndiye nyakutotaura kuti hanzi Dewa ndiye kutotaura kuti hanzi hazviudzwe murume uda kuti zvitaure tichiti and we can tell you tell you saka
toita we tell you as bluntly as it kuti baba nezuro unondoona kukuudza kuti nezuro wakanditava ndaitoda nezuro as jokingly because nowadays we can talk about that's nice to tell your partner kuti waitoda nezuro ndandine chinja really okay but seti yangu auri ndakatokunzira kuti because hapana zva andinokuudza kuti wanga usingamirika ndikati kukuudza kuti wakutofanira kushora ndakutotsvaga kwekuenda ndatongokuudza kuti nezuro ndanga ndakakumirira ranga riri jinja nezuro kuti dai wakandibata baba boy amen.
Kunzima sisi wami hayibo
kunzima
ndafanira zvataurwa nasister P. List yacho is endless because anoti kukunyima kwangu oti kuya zvekusafonera achikuudza update yekuti zhizhi anyora nyaya kuti anonyima ndopatada kupindura ngumadenford ngoti vazodonha vanenge vanga vachitya iyo yekungopa maexcuses dai vaverenga tsamba
vakateerera
okay hanzi haadonhedzi munhenga meaning kuti ndogona muvhakachira kabhulazara handitika tosvika toita zvatinoita ondiendesa pamakombi osiya angondikwidza kombi ndokusadonhedza munhenga kokubvunzawo mumwe wako kuti yebhazi unayo here anyatsotaura kuti he is stingy meaning kuti haakucheuke and I will not be surprised if this guy is playing this woman because kana uchimudawo handiti ukana kumutengera ufanti but he said kuti he does not believe in all these things zvekutengerana magifts zvekuti meaning kuti he does not want to be changed. It means he does not love this woman.
No, but playing this woman into marriage here. How do you not love a
problem atinayo isusu my sisters, we are desperate for marriage. Toda kutanga tapita marriage tozotaka kuona ma-red flags tamo. Let's not be desperate. Handiti kana wataona kuti zvakati nezvakati izvi ndo zvandinoda handiti Let's say musikana wekuti like ngoba date for that hanzi hafi kuchinjwa. There are some things you can change in a person, but there's some things you cannot change. Zvangofanira kuti wausangana nemukomana ane inonzi ane kadora handiti kadora wakambokanzwa handiti kakuti hakakuitiri. Do not negotiate and say kuti chero as long as ari kuda kundiroora I'll go with it. No. Just say to yourself kuti zvemadora ini ndakambozvizama zvakandiramba and yobva watosiyana nazvo. Those are things you cannot change. Zvemaflowers, yes, you can change if the person is agreeing to change. But kana atokudza kuti I do not believe in, that's a strong word. I don't believe in these things. If
you you guys, I'm happy because you're also honest and you're speaking out your minds. Will you be able to call your boyfriend and say, "Shamwendro to kwirwa wia"?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh yes. This is how comfortable we are. Kana wazosvika pakuzoroorwa nemunhu munoita zvamunota and nobody will judge you. Kana pari pagwangu uda kubhusura unomudza kuti mira ndibhoburitsa mweya and he will let you because munowirirana to that extent. Kana wata uchinzwa ini ndiri basa nditika iye akumba ndiri kunzwa jinja, I can tell him kuti nhasika pane zvandiri kunzwa. Iye ufuta ndibatoziva signal kuti no kona ngara kusvika kumbaka I don't want you to do anything. Anenge atoprepare dinner handiti ndichingosvika kumba sawa yangu yakutoranywa because naye futi atopindawo patairo kuti nhasi kona kunzwa jinja haiwa ndichatenderedza nhasi mairo handiti ukaona kunyara partner yako it means kuti hamusi gedye as 1:1 yakarohwa namangudya. Then are not. You should be free to talk to that person. Unozonzwa mumwe achinyora kuna tete tilde pepepa mastories aya zvonzi ndine jeko but murume wacho hatombozvizivi. Kwazosvika pakuti jeko kunotaurira natete but iwe murume wako hatombozvizivi mumba mako. Be free to talk about anything. Kana wadaiwo kuti bhutsu chiya pane bhutsu yawaona mutown, talk to him and say, "Hey, pane bhutsu yandaona but I can't afford it." Handiti iye anogona kuti oh no iripo ndogona kutengera kana asingagoniwa ngoti wa iripo pamwe anogona kuti aiwa ndinoiona motowa picha muinayo oposta zvako otonyepawo pafacebook ani mazvani zvekunyeperana oposta kuti my love vangani vanenda kunotorwa mota nedzimota kumagaraji. It's about, making yourself happy. It doesn't mean you have to buy it. Exactly. That's the joy that we need. There's no money involved. We're not giving my pressure to think Kati ngoitawo zvinhu zviri comfortable nesu tiri two but ngati wiranei kana uri wedorowo ndibokutengerawo kama 6-pack nhasi chibvuma kumwa kumba ndakutengerawo ma 6-pack manje varume vacho vanobva vati kwanzi handimiri kumba iyi handimiri kumba ndomwa kubhawa chete pasisanavo yoti akutengerawo 6-pack mudzimai chigaroka pasofa obva mukadzi obva agara pasofa iwo chisowo musoro wako pamakumbo emukadzi omwa zvako ma 6-pack yako this is enough that we need anje mashona edu aya
kuti ndoita tukukuiri kuti musoro ndisingachizosapota vakadzi zvese nevarume vakadzi hangu ndiri a little bit because vakadzi zvisho vanotaurisa vanzotaura naanti kuti mutengerawo munhu wako 6-pack wambonwirawo kumba asadi but pane vamwe vakadzi vasingatombodi anokuti chichi unotonwa doro handidi doro but unoziva kuti munhu wako ndiwe doro hausi kuda kumbomusurprise wakana ngokutiwo shamwari nhasika unenge uri kumba tichiona zvedu bhora raunoda kufarira ndakutengera 6-pack. You see, we can do that but some of us choose not to do it kuda ngotsvaga muromo. I even said earlier on, could be selfless, kind of selfish, kind of selfful. You know what you want. You want happiness, obviously. You want to be happy. So sometimes Put yourself down. No, and doesn't both ways. Don't worry, my man. Gara into and didn't be canas. What will be like a chicken muri on the Nasan Drumanasad? Ramon but last week in the Kasham, hey, Shubano pastor, so the Shubano Gasad than Yam, but so that's somebody bigger than the sweetie. They got Garapas up. Pakabigas at the community of Kachka. Those are the things you're going to not going to get so good out of the blues. Sure, because that's it's love. And the little things, not good at so presents. Those are the little things. But communicate with your partner so that they know and they learn you more. They cannot tell me garden. I appreciate just the thought of but not garden is but the cards it knows the sunga. Varume watu assume kuti anga domataurisa saka ndinasati tombenda kuba eli vamwe taura antu bakuba antu dzava 5 o'clock ndakusvika kumbana 7 because mining haiti kuita mbiri yekusaita but unongochidiwa mukadzi why because uda kusungirira murume wako you know what kuti murume anofarira chii but uda kumusunga nhasi musatombenda nekwamupandawana kutombopfuura nako nhasi chiko kuna emergency here aiwa hakuna nhasi mukurumidza kuya kumba ine tone yekuti kuvhundutsira murume just tell him kuti naye vantu kukumbira nhasi dai makasvika kumba elika pane zvatikuita tambosvika kwana nhingi pamwe tine couples night kana chakati nicely because you want the best, you want both of you want to be happy. Why are you together in the first place? Why are you together? You are together because you love the person and you should be in love. So if you're forcing yourself to be in love, then move out. You are not happy. Yes, be childish. Anozona mena tuhurere vanhu vachira vachi but anonzi vachiti nhasi ndiri hurere murume wangu nhasi anondoona nhasi because angaita kuda chapidi gori nemurume wake. Be adventurous, yes, with your partner, because if you don't do that with your partner uchazoita nani kana usingaudze murume wako chokwadi kuti hausi kundinakira uchazoudza ani because wakagara ipapo nemunhu wako unless kana wati wanotaga mumwe munhu wekuseri. Some people do that vasingabudirana pachena nemunhu wake kuti aiwaka unongoramba vari pamusoro nhasi ndidambokwirawo pamusoro urambidzwe adventure munhu wako nhasi tiri patable nhasi mutabu nhasi utozviona andoti nhai mai mwana kwakanaka aiwa kwakanaka utomubhande utomusungirira nhingi netai mesoko kana kutomudzipa kutomudaiso utomirira kutoona kuti anofemhere because munozourayana. Be adventurous, do things that sometimes voita agokubvunza kuti wazviona kubvunza kuti hakuna kwandazviona ndangozvifunga kuti ngatingotizame tiri true. But nenya hadi mashona yenyu yekuti anze wazviona kupi saka uri hure yekuti anze madeko makandikodora makandita makundita sehure renyu kamukadzi kai kachitaura but kakakodorwa nezuro kakutaura mangwana acho kakanakirwa nezuro but kakukomberana nhasi nezuro pawaitwa unazvikomberana wani but kuti wainakirwa nazvo unozviona. Saka your partner is your friend and you haufanwa kumunyara unogona kumunyara but uchibuda pachokwadi makadzi ndoproblem yedu atitaura chokwadi kune vanhu vedu uda kuzomublema kuti ndizvo munoita muri kunze uku nani handina ndatouya kuzoita newe mukadzi wangu but iwe hausi kuda saka ndakuzozobuda manje. See, that's why we get it wrong. Kuti munhu unoda kuzosungirana kusunga zambia mumba kusunga makumbo mumba yakataurwa napasta vaya ukaenda kudenga kunobvunzwa kunzi bvura tione kunzi wangu akavharira murume wako akasingapinda apa to hell just because muda kuzita vatsvene vani kunani this is murume wako atidzirana naye until they do us part until zvinhu zvakanaka nezvakaipa but now muda kuexplore you don't want to. Oh, I was so far, you still don't communicate. Why? So talk to your partner. Okay. Then you compromise. It's a two-way traffic, yes. We give and take.
Right. Ndachipana 5 minutes chipedza. Right, but bear it in mind that Thursday is my birthday. So
what is it?
Yeah, Saturday is my birthday.
Oh, yours is Saturday. Mine is Thursday.
Mine is 24, isn't it?
Yeah, mine is 22nd. So Thursday is my birthday. Thursday chingani kwemi.
You know what? When is the one? Yangu do Thursday next
week. 22 chingani. Huh?
Thursday is 22.
Yeah, so I nguru pam Thursday so 22.
And then 24. Ndirani?
And Sister P.
Sister P 24, 26 ndirani? Hapana. 28. 29 Sibo.
Ndirako. Saka mungoona zvamunoitangwa mune muri ikoko kuti it's my birthday mukangoturikatirwa maprofile kwenyu muchingoturikatirwa muchingonyora zvamunodawo zvinenge zvakanaka. Vanodawo ndipawo matorasa Sister P wakabva kuZimbabwe hazvinomboshata munongonitambidza ndiri kutora
zvinozobuda here zvinozobuda netakuisa mastatus tozomorohwa futi kumba nemukadzi kunzi ndianani vava
Konyi, ndiri kuita request now kuti ndichaita date naDewa Friday.
Yes, man.
Toenda kuti Thursday. Zviri safe birthday celebration.
Oh, zviri safe.
Hey.
Ari bimbuya kuAustralia. Tira kuzondivona zvazoitika zvino. Munofunga kuti zviri safe.
Amen. Mozotipa update muse Friday wacho kuti muchirwa penyu here. Boza atidedi zvokuzofambira makuwa.
Zviri safe, tikutozviblessa.
Tenge tiri safe, don't worry, tiri safe.
Amen.
Saka guys, Thursday is my birthday. Sister P is on Saturday. 29th is Sibo's birthday. Koni rake rakapfuura.
Aiwa rangu hatisati ndiyokupedzisira kai.
Dr. Love renyu ngorini kwenyu?
Koni renyu riko rini nanda rekupedzisira kupi?
November 19.
Ko Dr. Love?
Dr. Love ndiwa November futi. Fozi wane love ndiwa November.
September musona ndine moto here.
Dr. Love waso kuna April ku Easter.
Nemataurira aiwa ndifungi ndikupa ndiwa November.
Dr. Love muri kupi kwemi? Vakanyarara. Anyway, we'll do it then Friday. Yemuso Friday manje ndiri a little bit kaputu. It's about revenge. It's sad. Very sad. Friday is a sad story. It's about revenge. It's a sad story. To be honest. It's a very
ndichawana mapoints uko kurevenge. So ndoitgadzira yangu
revenge yerudo.
Yeah, I can read it to you if you want me to read it.
Yeah, I oh, okay.
Let me see. I want to find it if I still have it here.
Revenge is sour.
But inini sibona ndiri kuitsvaka revenge ndinota mapoints ekuti ndoigadzirisa sei because some people are not kugadzirira size.
Sister P, I'm with you, Sister P. I looked for revenge for I think after 10 years. That's a healer, and then I healed myself.
I'm on a mission, Connie. If you know my zvinhu zvandinogona kushandisa parevenge iyoyo haindogamuchira.
Manje leo ngari kuno ndakurifia kumaspanyol. Maspanyol mushonga wawo unoshanda shame.
No.
Vanorovera chakuroya.
Do that. No. We just find peace in ourselves and heal ourselves.
Yeah, I don't believe in revenge. And then I love just happy, you know.
Okay, this revenge, but the revenge what he was saying, this guy. Best friend yake, and it. Yanga best man pamuchato wake and what have you. Akachita nemukadzi wake.
Iye ndoinogara ichoitika manje yoyo.
A similar story foot.
Then he finds out, right? Saka best friend yake ine mwana ari 21 years. So this guy akadane mwana best friend yake bamisa numbu.
Yeah, it's similar. It's almost, but yes, Luciana ending up.
Chai.
Yeah.
Akabvuma here ndakaramba.
aiwa ndopa muchazwa pane gist yacho manje ipapo
patambura anga ari mucomment section munhe inonakidza but echida more information ngauye mucomment section achiteererawo.
Yeah, I think he was gonna come. So I'm just glad the end result of what happened.
Right, yeah.
That was my jiggies story. I should have found say my jiggies. I don't want to do that's the jiggies of the story.
Yeah. So right. Saka tobata na msearching gani?
Wesina pa birthday.
Tobata na msearch Friday.
Yamati pa 5 minutes ekupendura.
Okay. Mataura kataura katunzu.
Kupendura.
All right, Connie, start your 5 minutes.
Zvadatotangwa ndini. Hayi nangu 2 minutes yes. It's I think in this day and age ngatichirega kuti inanditi zvakati. Let's just compromise my relationships. It's all about compromising. Ndaseka sipo pamanga taura paipaika. Tikati yo adventure. Ngomadewa vakataura kuti havadi kusungwa pamaheadboard ava. Doing adventure yatiri kutaura kuti sunungukai mumboti ipawo makasungwawo pamaheadboard. Mumbonzwawo kuti zvinoita sei kana zvaramba zvaramba. But kana ndozvimwe zvinouraya marelationships a lot yekuti munhu anobva ati handiti zvakati. Kana mamate murudoka, just try anything. Nozobva wasunga play kuti ini handitwi zvakati handitengi mapresent. Unobva ukatenga present. Wanzi une mari wani. Ndobva ndibhowa ipapo kuti blaza vanenge vakutemba nemusikana. Handifungi kuti pane kuroora kwaari kumboti arikuchengetedza mari. 3 years achichengetera mari yerora. It means kuti he's just playing with this woman. Ndizvandiringofungai. Because hapana roora inounganidzwa in 3 years. It took us 6 months uchiunganidza or even 1 year the most. Ukaona kuti 3 years uchiunganidzirwa mari yekuroorwa. It's too much. He's playing her. Pane waatotengeta pamwe nemukadzi pamwe atori overseas uko. Saka aringokudyawo kamahafu. Those are just my red flags ekuti aiwa no ngaambosununguka. Munhenga ngaudonhedzwe once in a while. Uonekwe kuti unodonhedzwa munhenga. Not 0-0. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Connie. Right. Who is going next? 5 minutes or 2?
For 5 minutes or 2. I'm staying with the, and I'd like to vote for the positivity. Yeah, she came here with the story and aka willing and arambe and munhu wake. Nanga that pa ndiye red flag. Because akaona kuti hazvisikuendera nezvaari kuda akaramba achiti nazvo because ane hope yekuti in the future zvichachinja kwete kuti munhu achachinja. Munhu anochinja nezvichachinja. Saka ndinotovaruta kuti congratulations with your marriage. I hope my achievements enyu achava fruitful. Saka ndinotogana kuti yes, this guy achazviona kuti mukadzi wangu anoda zvakati, and you are just as the time goes as they move forward with their relationship in their marriage. 1 minute yangu ndatopedza.
Thank you so much. Dr. Love. Sister P.
Dewa. Sibo, if a man shows you his true colors, he will never change. Because let me tell you, in one thing I learned with dudes, Varume, if he loves you, they spend. If you see him as not interested in spending a penny, you are not wanted. You are just being used as a small house toilet. Kuti ma sperm zangu azara ndoenda ndoturura. Men who love their women, they spend. I'm telling you.
In this case, they got married, they had a white wedding. That's why we say they were doing this as boyfriend and girlfriend, but now they're husband and wife. So there's no way this girl can be a second wife or number 2.
But there's somewhere spending money, because if Anayo Sivo, where is he spending the money? There's somewhere to spend the Mario. I'm telling you guys, these guys are very clever. Men, Either if he loves his wife, I've seen it even can I girlfriend. Men are not spender money on the wife without even counting with hey, you are wasting my money. Hey, didn't do a dude who loves his woman, he gives her money. On a birthday, honey, go on a spa. You and never friends are go restaurant. But if you find you have got a man and a mararushanda, I think I spend the penny. And we spend us somewhere. And these men, they prefer to be chopped by those slay queens outside. Vechinyima vakadzi mumba. That's why ari kuuya kumba. Hey, ndaneta pepi. Achiziva kuti arova 2 rounds uko kunze. Please musachijairire varume. Musatijairire. Hey, ndaneta kubasa kwakenge basa rakanga riri heavy. Achinyepa because heavy makanga muchibhizi. Ush. Guys.
Akadena Sister P ingakanani.
Waramba vakati angeke.
Angeke. Hayi madoda hayi phela kunyesibo yabo ubuntu uyavala lapha vele phela madoda sometimes xa umuntu abafazi vele sizibhare ngiyakutshela isitory nje you know ukuthi uyakutshela isitory esiqandayo so I expect ukuthi usithenge isitory sakhona unofana kuthenga story yacho ukuthi hayi baba you know ukuthi inini guys when it comes to men ndadzidza one thing ndinonyarara ndovhara muromo wangu especially kandichiona kuti shasha inofunga kuti ndiye ine yese ndinovhara muromo wangu semunhu aizituta but I know kuti one day abadala bathi wakulewo mgodla awule mpondo akufihle emgodleni ndichabuda whether it's 5 years or 10 years it will come out wamithisa uko panze twice unevana varifanana nevangu but people keep asking ukuthi mama ndaona munhu ari kufanana neni upi
but Sister P.
Yeah.
Right, and Sibo, with your experience, can you tell if a man cheats when they produce that they've slept with someone?
Yeah.
What did you do the sperm count?
Let me tell you, if a man ari ngathini ma ekugiya hanjo uyamuzwa and uyabona that's why isubakhathi tinobata if umrume is cheating we know before you whilst you are busy we know because you guys you change so fast. And you know what the performance inodzika. That's why I'm telling you to onzwa muna chiti ndaneta mama kubasa uona mwezi wapera then it's after every 2 weeks every 6 months you are going to 1 year next thing we 1 because you guys you get you know what when you release you get tired. So the performance when he's been out and he slept with somebody, you know. Even kana uchigara pamba uchirova 1 round, I know kuti no performance say. So kana watsikisa skali, kana skali yadzika, I know kuti pana patiri kushare. Kuna mumu ari kuwana share kunze uko, you know toita ba tiri kupaparika.
Umuzulu ukhona ukuthi Sister P.
Uthini?
Ukhona ukuda program ye yonke uSister P vanenye yehobo.
Anytime.
Right. Sizwanikiza yonke Sister P, right?
But
so guys,
honestly, we need to put especially you know what nyayema marriages. Sooner or later we'll not have marriages. I'm telling you. If really we don't teach each other the truth, really truth, because this thing of roba imbochibi company, ulumo posisa, what you buy it, you go, it's okay, baby. Then oruma, it doesn't build. We need really to be serious because, like you said, that thing is the weakness on guys. Yeah, your wife is calling you. Switch off the phone. You watch this way. Yeah, women are crazy. You know, that thing has to stop because marriages will soon vanish. vanish, because in like for example myself, I don't believe it's called love. I don't believe in marriage. I don't believe and it's a relationship because of imi gender Adam imi munoti kubata as vakati. So we need to talk to you and we tell you to change maitiro.
Okay, thank you so much. For those who have just joined us, thank you so much. You've just finished the program. We'll meet again on Friday. And bear with in mind that Thursday is my birthday. I'm just reminding you. So guys, good night wherever you are. Stay blessed. And this tonight's program is sponsored by 5-Star Car Rentals. Whenever you're going to Zimbabwe, if you need a car to rent, please get in touch with us. Then we've got affordable prices, $35 a day. So please get in touch. We meet again on Friday, and good night.
Ddc Skool of Thoughts, yeah. Kubatsirana, techisisana, techiyambusana, fila, kuonesana, techisimudzirana, ya. Panondo patosangana, techibatsirana, panondo patokumana, techisisana.